So how's it going, right, Visa Munchers? Is that what we're gonna go with today? I suppose it is, and welcome to today's video on a Bethesda classic. Oh, so Micky, you're going to be playing Oblivion Remastered, are you? No, I did 2 videos on that. Okay, yeah, alright. Are you going to be playing Skyrim, so? You know, Special Edition, Legacy, Skyrim, VR even? No, no Skyrim. You're going to play Fallout 4, are you, today? No, we're not playing Fallout 4 either. Okay, you going to play Morrowind? No, we're not playing Morrowind either. Okay, you playing Daggerfall Unity? No, not Daggerfall. Oh, alright. Gonna play Battlespire? Or? No, not Battlespire. Okay. Gonna play Arena? No, we're not playing Arena. Alright, yeah. You gonna play Fallout 1 and 2? No, those are Black Isles, aren't they? Oh, okay, yeah. You gonna play Fallout 3? Yeah, maybe one day, but not today. Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. New Vegas? New Vegas is Obsidian, come on now. Oh, okay, yeah, right. The Elder Scrolls Shadowkeep? Maybe one of these days. I still have to beat that. Okay, you gonna play, what else? What else? You're gonna play Oblivion for mobile? No. Oblivion for PSP? Nope. You're gonna play the Elder Scrolls Blades? Nope. You're gonna play the Elder Scrolls Castles? Nope. Fallout Shelter? Nope. Fallout 76? Nope. Fuck, Micky, what are you playing today? We're gonna be playing Starfield. Oh yeah. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that's... So today's big video extravaganza is going to be on Creation Club content for Starfield. Bethesda released one DLC for this game and they're like, you know what, now we'll just make the community do the rest. So here's your Starfield support, folks. We're going to be buying and playing a bunch of Starfield Creation Club content and see if it's worth your money. But look, I can sit here and I can make jokes, but if you are a dedicated Starfield fan, you can let your defenses down a bit. We'll just try and have a bit of fun and see what the Starfield creations are like. But what I will say is that Creation Club videos aren't like other modding videos in the fact that we're actually paying for this content and we're gonna have to see if this content is actually worth your money. Now I believe Bethesda has it set up so that most creators can select what kind of price they want to sell their mods for, so I don't know who to really turn to if these are too expensive for the money and not really worth what you're paying, so I guess we'll see when we get into the game, I guess. Things start to get a little bit complicated when you bring money into the picture. So I just want to see what Starfield is like in this day and age with its Creation Club content. Now I already have 1 or 2 bits of content already selected before we go into this video, but what I've also done is I've spent €10 of my own hard-earned Daggerfall bucks. Go watch that video, I put a lot of work into it. So I've also put aside €10 of my own money to spend on whatever we go into the store and find today. So folks, this could be a long old Starfield session of playing through the content, seeing what it's like, and you can see for yourself in this impressions video if Starfield content is worth it for you. Now, the first 2 pieces of content we're going to be checking out today is a Doom-inspired Bethesda creation, and the other one is a big old Starfield creation that just released pretty recently, so we are staying up to date with Starfield content creation. So we are going to be checking out 2 creations by King Gas Creations. I'm going to be saying the words creations a lot today, I imagine. So when it comes to the Doom mod in particular, I thought that was like Bethesda Softworks' own like little in-house mod, because you know, Doom, it's software, Bethesda and all that kind of stuff, but no, it's actually a King Gas creation as well, so I didn't actually know that going into it. But we're going to be playing 2 of your creations today, Buzzy. I'm actually excited for the second big King Gas creation. I think that is going to be an actually decent Starfield mod. I've heard good things going into that one, so we will see what that is like. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we are going to transition over into Starfield's Creation Club and see what other kind of content we can get our dirty mittens on. I will see you in the video, and oh yeah, I forgot, we have a special guest for today's episode. Folks, I want you all to say a nice warm welcome to our good man Michael Dane. How you doing, pal?
Hello, my name is Michael Dane.
Is that all you say, Michael Dane? Is that all you say, pal?
Yeah, that's us. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Okay. Are you done, so?
Yeah, we'll finish.
Okay. Bye now. Bye, Michael.
Yeah.
I'll see you in Starfield, folks. To Bethesda Softworks. Starfield, there it is, there's the game we're playing today. That's a nice dark moon, look at that. Isn't that very funny? So welcome folks to Starfield. You probably weren't expecting this. I was gonna play Skyrim Creations, but I guess that's coming soon in the future besides this one. Here we go, the Watchtower. A new faction has emerged to protect humanity. Watchtower by King Gat Creations is now live in the Creations menu. Also, Starfield's latest update is out now. See all fixes and improvements at starfieldgame.com. Let's go to starfieldgame.com. No, I'm not doing that. And yeah, welcome to Starfield folks. It got a new update. It added very low texture options or something. So that's nice. Anyway, let's get into the Creations menu for good old Starfield. Downloading and playing with Creations are subject to our terms of service. For some Creations, you may experience issues. You can disable Creations via... They were telling me a very nice warning. Anyway, so we have Watchtower. Let us get this in there. That's a very nice structured little face. He has cybernetic implants and everything. Wait, do we actually get like new ship parts? That'd be great if we do. Because Shattered Space didn't have ship parts. How do you make a DLC for a game? I still can't believe this. How do you make a DLC for a game that costs like 30 quid? The game's based on like flying around ships and exploring planets and being a space pirate and bounty hunter or hero or adventurer and everything else, and you don't have spaceship parts. How do you do that? How is that possible, Bethesda? How do you make that happen? Because anyway, there's explosions. Whoa! There's that fella. There's Sarah Morgan. She's the sister to Dexter Morgan. He's gonna bring her on a boat and he's gonna let her go into the ocean, and it's gonna be one of the worst fucking endings we've ever seen. So we have apparel, dungeons, gameplay, lore-friendly quests, and it's achievement-friendly. Let us purchase for 1,000 credits, which is around €10 in today's currency. So yeah. What's that in today's dollars? Has the dollar crashed yet? It's about 20 Canadian bucks. A lot has happened since I've recorded this video. Downloading. Here we go. It might take a little bit to download, so let's go back. If I check my load order, we also have At Hell's Gate, which is the Doom creation. A band of mercenaries has narrowly escaped an encounter with something that can only be described as beyond evil. Investigate this mysterious happening and prevent the vile force from invading your universe. Quest becomes available by approaching the SSNN broadcast pillar in any of the major cities such as New Atlantis, Sidona. I wish I had a bottle of Sidona. I should have got a bottle of Sidona. I love Sidona. I know it says Sidonia. But did you ever have Sidona? It's brilliant. Aquila City or Neon? Neon. Sorry, whenever I hear the word neon, I break out into John Mayer. You'll just have to deal with that. I actually didn't read the description of Watchtower. Maybe I should read that. While it's downloading, we have a bit of time. Gather your crew, build your fleet, and take the fight to the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix. A new faction has emerged from the shadows to protect humanity from potential threats with excessive power, and they've identified you as their latest target. For Unity jumpers, the story is designed with extensive additional dialogue options and reactivity on subsequent experiences. That's actually pretty cool with Starfield's like New Game Plus kind of mechanic, even though we're jumping in with pretty much a new character I made yesterday, so we're not going to be able to get to that far. It also means I have to beat Starfield's story all over again, which I really don't want to do. It's kind of boring. Build a fleet, crew all of your ships, and have them fight beside you in space, provide planetary support and orbital strikes, and help protect from the growing threat that is Watchtower. So we actually get a fleet, and there's a new faction, and we have a home in space. Watch as a derelict star station evolves and becomes a hub to you, your crew, and spacefarers from around the galaxy. That actually does sound pretty dope. Having your own space station sounds pretty dope. For Starfield, it probably should have been in the base game. Was it having a space station? I don't think so. You have like the weird eye thing in the story. The obsidian eye, that was the thing from Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty. I don't think anyone remembers Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty. Wait, it's at 79% off. I wasted my money. Why is it? Why? Whoa! I just wasted €10. I got 1,000 free credits from when I bought Starfield Deluxe. They had Watchtower at 76% off, and I missed it completely. I could have gotten it for 300, and I could have gotten more with it. I could have gotten an outfit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. You should have fucking discounted it here too. Why did you not do? Calm. We are calm. We are calm. I've just wasted money, but we are calm. Okay, we get stuff for Vasco, everyone's favorite character. The Dreamlands is an expansive experience designed to inject mystery, action, and exploration into Starfield. You have a chance to wake up in a dream as you progress the main story. Oh, that's the main story. Like, I'm not doing the main story. I'm still fucking molding. I just spent €10 when I could have spent 3. Go to the Rock in Aquila. There's a new office above the bar area. Then speak to the ranger. Do I actually have to be a 3-star ranger to do this? You know what, why not? 8 repeatable and varied encounters with dead rangers ranging from tragic to the absurd. Okay, you can bring back badges for a reward. Alright, you know what, that's something. Second, why not? Fallen rangers, we will add you to the list. Who's that? By Caracal 5. We'll give you a little quest to go. House Faroon, hubs, ooh, ship hubs and stuff like that. I forgot that is things we can guess. We also have the Demi-Mog, which is one of the free car things they added to Starfield as a launch, so we'll download that, I guess, while we have it here. Is this also free? Alright, Starborn Gravitas suit. Find it in your room at the lodge. Okay, I guess we can go to the lodge. What is this Blackstone Bunker? New furnished bunker located on Titan, Saturn's moon. I like Titan. That sounds cool. I like astronomy. This bunker contains 9 fully furnished rooms, including a gym, crew quarters, and a science lab, games room, and much more. There's a decorate button located at the start of the bunker wall. Let's take it. Why not? We'll get a bunker room on Titan and see if that's any good. Now, I do actually want weapons. I want a weapon. We have 590 credits to our name. Constellation plushie set, that sounds naff. Escape is actually supposed to be pretty decent. Maybe we might come back to this for another video because we have a lot of stuff to be playing. I've heard this is actually a decent little creation. I still can't get over that. I still can't get over that. Oh my fucking god, that annoys me. Okay, so we have a quest with like a fella on Aquila who wants to cook stuff. Okay. We've actually a lot to be playing today. Good lord, we could be playing Starfield for a while. Uh-oh. I'm starting with like a level 2 character, so I kind of want weapons that we can just find immediately or find with a quest. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Star Wars droids. Ooh, look at this. That's actually really sweet. Oh, they have the Rogue One fella. Oh, I love him. And they have the little fella. Damn, a gigabyte for that. There's like a huge Star Wars overhaul for Starfield, so if people want to see that as well, that could be a fun one. The Mandalorian. Epic. That actually looks pretty fucking quality, I will say. That's fucking sick. I have to go back and play all these. Should they have like fucking, they have like 4x4s and all. That actually looks kind of cool. A 9mm pistol. Based on an old Earth pistol, achievement friendly. Ooh, this could be the one. Alright, we have a pistol. We'll go for that, fucking why not? Escape to space. Ooh, can I actually get a deal? Oh, that's 900. That's way out of my price range. McClarence Outfitters, legendary customization. This is also by Kingat. This is the one I would have gotten if I did like the discount, I believe. Help the proprietor expand his business and unlock new rewards and services. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. We have lots of stuff installed. We have a lot of stuff to play today. Thick, this could take a bit. Like I said, I bought the Starfield Deluxe Edition when this game came out, and that does give you 1,000 creation credits, so that's where I also got the other 1,000 to buy the Watchtower with, which I could have gotten for much cheaper. But anyway, you know what, maybe it's better that I did spend a bit more money on it, because it means I have less to play today, instead of like buying a lot more stuff, so you know, anyway I can reassure myself. Okay, now let's go into the game, and folks, let's play Starfield. Bethesda's little darling of a space open RPG. Also, my computer really doesn't like this game, so today's recording session is going to be fascinating. So if you hear a loud computer, I hope it sends you off to sleep. There's a nice picture I took when I was playing Shattered Space. It was alright. It was okay. I didn't finish it. I thought the writing was kind of bland, and it was also very expensive for 30 quid. I said that, and the Starfield subreddit got very mad at me. They called me a grifter. You know, the fella who spent 2 years on a Daggerfall video? I'm a huge fucking grifter. Anyway, here we are in Starfield. I have a fucking one of these things, and I have no one else in my ship because I'm lonely. I'm very lonely. Here's our man. Now, we have just literally finished like the tutorial for this character. Don't worry, this isn't my first time playing Starfield or anything. I've played through this game in just about 2 playthroughs. I have 150 hours on it. Look, I know, but we are starting with a fresh, clean character so we can do most of this new content and see what we run into with a fresh character. So I'd one of all like powerful weapons and stuff. You'll see me starting off with like a fresh character and all that good kind of shite. So yeah, I know whereabouts we need to go. There's Vasco. Do we need any other party members? We could go to Constellation and get like Sarah Morgan and all those other fellas, or well, I need to do a quest to get Barris, don't I? I do indeed. Tonight. Hello?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Scan my big fat ass, fucker. So yeah, here we are. In nice old New Atlantis. It looks very nice. It's the city of loading screens, I like to call it. You want to know the funnest thing to do in Starfield? To this day, you go into photo mode, right? And you just look at the NPC. How you doing, pal? You look great. You just go up to the NPCs and look at their heads. It's the funniest fucking shit. Oh, you just... Yeah, alright. Maybe they should have made this game an Unreal Engine 5. Hello? You look like you should be doing step aerobics classes. I like your outfits though. I kind of want it.
How are you? You look delighted to be in the space epic. The lifeless NPCs, hello. Anyway, like I was saying, do you guys mind if I cheat for a second? Disable achievements. Oh no, not my achievements. Oh, I can't even take her outfit. Okay, can I load? I guess I'll load my save. That's probably one of the best pictures I've ever taken in Starfield. I've taken a lot of pictures in Starfield. It can be a pretty game at times, even though I've just showed some of the most ugly NPCs I've ever seen. Sorry, Bethesda. This is one of my favorite photos I think I've ever taken in a game. Isn't that nice? I also like this one too. Anyway, let's actually get to our content because I want to play the Doom-inspired creation for Starfield today. We have a lot to get through, so we might as well fucking mosey on through it. We actually do a McClarence Outfitters that's actually here. It can be found near the spaceport in New Atlantis. That should be pretty close nearby us. So it said the Outfitters is by New Atlantis' spaceport, which is kind of here. That's fucking loud. Something, there's explosions. Here we go, McClarence Outfitters. It is right feckin' here. Let's go inside and see what our outfits is like. I should have gotten this place at a discount, but I paid full price because I'm such a big fan, aren't I? Maybe that's the outfit the other lady was wearing, like the McClarence one. Hello!
Diagnostic cycle. No anomalies found.
I love Buster. He's my favorite NPC in the game. He's better than you, Vasco.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
I love Constellation. Just the best written faction in Bethesda history. I definitely remember most of the Constellation fellas' names. Just Sarah. And yeah. So we need to get this place up and running, don't we?
Guys, just one moment.
Oh, you're Jason.
No, it's gone. Damn it. I almost felt like I was there that time.
That's boobies. Can't see him.
Well, yes.
Hello.
Yes. Do you have a good reason for breaking my concentration?
It's actually pretty decent voice acting. I like it so far. It's cool. Hey, is this some kind of store? You talk to all your customers like that, you bucket of bolts.
Oh, actually, stop talking. Just had an idea. Perhaps you can make up for your interruption. Tell me, this outfit here, what do you think of it? Is it good? Is this something you would wear?
Well, I've never thought about having a pair of tits, but I mean, in this day and age, you can have whatever you want, so someday, who knows. Very striking, makes a statement.
So I've heard. I wish I could see what you and apparently almost everyone else sees. Clearly I'm missing something. Because this is the height of fashion in all the clubs right now. But for the life of me, I can't figure out what's so fashionable about it. I'm sorry, you're not here to talk about this. Let's start over. Welcome to McClarence Outfitters. I'm Jason McClarence, proprietor. I assume you're here for our old stock? Don't worry, we've still plenty of outfits left.
Like I said, pretty feckin' quality voice acting for this mod project. I do enjoy it so far. You don't sell anything new?
Sure. Well, we did. But that was before I took over the McClarence brand and released my own outfits. Derivative, banal, utilitarian. That's what they called my work. And now the McClarence brand is next to worthless. The best I can do is sell off old stock. At least some people are still buying that.
So do you have any questions for me? Just your stock seem to be having problems? Maybe I can help you out.
Really? You'd be willing to do that for me? I can't pay you, if that's what you're after. At least, not with credits. But maybe. Look, I know I run an Outfitters, but I'm not even going to pretend I understand fashion. But what I do know is engineering and science. You seem like the type to go off-world, visit other planets. That gives me an idea.
Tell me this idea of yours, my robot
If you can
pal.
bring me certain off-world materials, I'm positive I can cobble together a spacesuit.
Oh, materials.
All others to shame.
We could probably get the materials just by doing the other creations, so...
Hell, I could even offer you upgrades and alterations. The suit would be yours to keep, no extra charge. All I ask is that you perhaps wear it as you travel, at least for a short time.
So like advertising.
People see McClarence can do more than just seam dresses. Perhaps I can rebrand, play to my strengths.
That sounds fair. I'll bring you all what you need, my man.
You just turned my day around.
I like this fella's
I've been
voice. It's pretty
meditating on this
quality.
suit project for weeks now, so I already have a full list of what I'd need ready to go. Here, take this slate. That should list the materials I need and where you can find them. Gather everything up, bring it back here, and you won't be disappointed.
So it's actually going to guide me towards where I need. Collected materials, set mission active. Alright, now is it going to mark on my map these materials? Okay, it is. A material work. Okay, what outfits do you sell like normally, Jason?
Welcome back. I hope you haven't...
No, I have not. Let's see your
Take a
stock.
look.
What do you have right now? How much money do I have? I have 9,000 credits. Ooh, I like that one. Corpo Executive. I think we'll buy it, why not? Ooh, that's a very nice one. Ooh, I like that one a ton. It looks kind of like the one we already have, so I feel like that's new. The dress, that's nice, that's something. Corpo Executive suit. Feck it, why not? That looks very nice. It kind of suits my character with his build and kind of evil going look. You can't see him in the dark. That's nice. I like the leather jackets in Starfield. I do actually like Starfield's outfits and items. This game has a lot of food and a lot of items and a lot of detail. One of my favorite things to do in games that I love that Bethesda does is I get very obsessive about being able to go into like menus. You right click and you can look around and it's so detailed and they put so much work into these individual like items and it actually does look pretty cool and neat and nice. There you go, folks. I'm being positive about Starfield. See, I told you can let your defenses down before I get into this video and go over what I didn't really like about this game. But anyway, let's walk on over to our own personal little loading screen of a ship. Here we are. I don't actually have the money for like a space rover, so here's hoping we don't have to travel too far on our little spaceship excursion. Folks, I will say this early, a lot of Bethesda creators don't do a lot of Starfield content pretty much because it's not the most popular Bethesda game to do videos on. So if you're enjoying this video, please give it a bit of a like. Maybe we can get the video out there and see if Starfield creations are worth your money. So I think this can be a very informative video if it gets to the right audience. So you know, it's just appreciated. Ba 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 ba. My computer sounds louder than that ship right now. It is going hard. Set course with R. There we go. Cheyenne is where we need to go to. Isn't that where like Aquila is? Currently unavailable in this location. Does something want to kill me? Oh, it's because I have the stupid feckin' ship and I have Project Indigo. I need to go to Constellation. Bear with me, folks. We have to go talk to the preppy feckin' drama club. Constellation, they're just theater kids. They are just theater kids, I swear to God. I never knew the game just locks you to having to meet Constellation. I guess we can get a room. Don't we have like a spacesuit we can get in a room? Yeah, I downloaded like a new spacesuit, right? Yeah, let's go to Constellation. Alright, come on, Vasco. The frontier is technically still in Barrett's possession, so he needs to give that to us, and then we can travel to wherever we want, and I can do the quest, and we can get more materials and stuff, and I can get more suits and all that, so that'll be fun and fantastic. Boom! Check out the boom! Residential for Constellation, I believe. Boom. Look at my womb. Why am I singing? POD. They're like, we have Rage Against the Machine at home. One small go to the lodge in the Mass District. Let's go to the lodge in the Mass District. We can go to the lodge and talk to everyone's favorite NPC, like the fella with the hat. Oh! This is the Doom creation. Find the source of the broadcast, Hell's Gate. I always think it's very interesting because, she's dying. So we have that marked on our map. We will go to that. We have CJ's. Oh, that's nice. We already met Buster, so he must know CJ very well. What I think is very interesting is that Starfield is very, like, philosophical when it comes to, like, religion and stuff in this world and everything else. You know, religion comes up a bit in this game's story and everything else, with some people being atheist, and then there's, like, also, like, religious organizations and everything else as you get in your sci-fi universes. And then there's just this, like, Doom creation where it's like, hell has invaded Starfield. Hell is here and it's real and it's like, okay, well, you can't answer that question. You've made hell canon in this universe, I guess.
If you hold up the watch that Barrett gave
A very feminine hand, don't I? Very girly. Not one single hair on that arm. Hello, say my name.
Captain Michael.
Hey!
Will be in the library.
I've just doxed him. My name's actually Michael, not Mickey. Who would have deduced that?
We tell you that your part
Hello.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You
I
care
don't
to
have
tell us
time.
What happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
He was telling too many witticisms, so I left him on a rock to die.
I see.
This is fascinating.
Vasco, very.
all statements made have
Oh, there's that guy, Walter Becker.
But that didn't happen.
Masseo! Walter Becker's the fucking guitar player for Steely Dan. Can we just talk about how absolutely hilarious it is that they call you the Starborn in this game? Listen, I've never made a Starfield video, so I finally get to vent about this stuff. You're called the Starborn. Like, the most... the Dragonborn and the Starborn. Bethesda.
Ultimate mystery.
I love you, Bethesda, but come on. This game is like really fucking detailed. Look at all the books and like there's loads of stuff here and there's loads of things. There's a fireplace here and there's a beautiful lacy there. There's a viola there.
No manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that.
This is fascinating.
You'll have a heart attack.
A heart attack would be more exciting.
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
Let's kill him out back.
So,
Why are you laughing at me?
you should take some time to get set. Come find me when you're ready.
Yay!
I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
I actually do like the Constellation suit they give us. Do I just have the pack and not anything else? I probably need to do like a few quests. Sarah says something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Can't wait.
It was a big to-do at the time, but most people...
That's my daddy. Fucking frozen, fucking raw, fucking you fucking donut, Her botanical escapades are going very well. Fair play to her. Sorry, I was looking at Gordon Ramsay on the wall. Where are you at? Oh, there you are.
So this is the bar. Usually
Great.
no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course.
There's actually a book you can find in here that will give you a map location to the lunar module on the moon. Isn't that pretty cool? I think that's a fun Starfield fact. See, I know about this game. I know things.
Okay, this
Is it?
will be you.
Hey, now fuck off. This is actually a nicely detailed room and everything. Exotic fossil. Oh, great expectations. Here we go. Oh, that's very overpowered. That is gonna break the game, and we get a fucking helmet with it and everything. So we guessed almost 365 physical. That is way too overpowered for our current level. Chameleon blend in with the environment while sneaking and not moving. Minus 50% fall damage, 4% chance to reflect attack. We have reflect? So this already comes with a boost pack and everything. It is kind of overpowered, so I understand why it's like one suit. I love the look. I look like a Metroid, just without the tits and the veg, I think. So there's always a negative. This is democracy manifest. A succulent Chinese meal. Here, lads. What's big, red, and scrapes across the ocean floor? Moby's dick. Call me Ishmael. Some years ago, never mind how long precisely. Having little or no money in my purse. Ishmael, did they copy that from Metal Gear Solid 5? The plagiarizing bastards. And nothing particular to interest me on shore. I thought I would sail about a little and see the watery part of the world. And so continues Melville's classic tale of revenge and obsession for a total of 341 pages. This is one of my least favorite parts about Starfield, is that the lore and the world building, it's kind of non-existent. There's like one museum for like one of the factions, and that's kind of all you get. For things like books, it's always like a kind of copy-written material. It gives like these small little blurbs, and then nothing. That's it. Remember in like Oblivion and all, and Morrowind used to get books with like reams and reams of pages and pages of lore and everything else, and Starfield just like doesn't have it. There's not a lot of world building in this game, and it's severely disappointing as somebody who is a bit of a lore buff. Anyway, let's get off Constellation. Let's get started on our noble quest.
So, are you ready to get to work?
I hope it feels
Or
that
was
way
there
to you.
something else?
I will say something nice. This game is actually pretty detailed with its companions, and I do actually like them. Some people think they're boring. I like Sam Coe, I like Barris, I like Sarah Morgan. The other ones are kind of boring to me, but some people say they like Andrea, so... Andrea? I think she's supposed to be okay. I'm Ritzy.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work.
Listen, you're not Nick Valentine, you're not going to live up to him. Have to admit, I'm excited, my first mission.
Felt the same way when I started too.
This game is always just positivity. Positive, positive, positive. You can't be like an evil bastard. There's no like good writing for being evil in this game, and there's no like specific evil companions and all that you can take along with you that likes being like a roguish renegade and all that kind of stuff. It just doesn't exist.
I'm going to be sticking with you for this.
Great.
We'll be traveling together.
We're going to be traveling together. Got it, you and me, until we get that artifact.
Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Yeah, that's how being alive works.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Yep. Let's go. We are going to Hell's Gate, love. We're gonna see the realm of hell. Aren't you excited? To know it's real. Constellation got, yeah, we got permanently reduced fall damage. We are doing very well with fall damage and things like that. So now I think we have the run of the ship. So can I fast travel now? Starfield actually does have a pretty sick ship creator. I will say that about the game. It's a pretty nice ship builder. It's an alright game. It's not bad. I don't hate Starfield. I don't dislike it. The nicest thing I can say about Starfield is that it is the most mediocre game I have 150 hours in. Hey, we parkour and everything, that's epic. Actually, we are going to continue on this quest line just so I can make sure I can escape with the ship and we can fly somewhere else.
Another space.
Hey, space. Maybe later we have Constellation business to discuss.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way.
Yeah, there's the faction quest line. It's very good and very like epic and everything else. And it actually has kind of a cool twist at the end of it, so it's not bad, it's alright. It's actually kind of interesting. I believe that's the one with the Terramorph, right? If it is, not a bad questline. Sorry. Now we can go places. Can I go to Cheyenne? It's a little bit too far. Olympus. Can we go to Olympus first? Let's go. Okay, we can finally get started. Sorry that took a minute, folks. I didn't know there was like a restriction to our ship when we landed on New Atlantis. I thought at that point you could just go wherever the feck you want, but apparently not. Cheyenne. I love this about Starfield with your grav drive. You can actually dictate the length of your loading screens by how much you put into your grav. So that's brilliant. Let's go down the Wagoner Farm. Oh, a deserted relay station. Okay. Oh, we're going to do a dungeon. Let's see if we find anything cool and epic. I actually don't have the car and I want to get the car, or the rover, I suppose, not the car. Do you like me saying car on my Cork accent? Oh, it's so fucking loud. Jesus. Very loud. So here we go, we have Starfield with its nice old PoEs and infinite content, and Bethesda only made like 2 points of interest in this game, so that's all the fun stuff you can explore and find. Hello! Octomagus, I read that wrong first. I don't need to tell you what word I read it as.
Score another point for our side.
That's what you mean, our side? What you mean, our people? Our side? White people, is that what you mean, Sarah? Huh? Guess it's all ogre. Oh, we have 2 little marks on our map. Okay, this actually would have been a great time to have the car. Little tip for Starfield if you're playing it, when you go into your scanner and click, you actually get out your little mining tool immediately. And if you hold down right click, you charge up your little mining laser and it does more damage. So that's something. Might as well get a few things, a bit of nickel. We'll get some nickel back, huh? Yeah, anyway, see, this planet actually looks pretty nice. It has some bit of detail to it. I would have loved to have seen Bethesda do kind of like a No Man's Sky with this game. Update like planet generation, variability and all that. Make all the new planets look cool. No Man's Sky, I played it while I was on my hiatus and that game's pretty fucking fun now. That game's pretty sick. Oh, at this point of interest, they're so far away. I needed the car for this. No Man's Sky, if you can get it on a discount. Fun game. There's a lot to do in it now, and it looks pretty stunning. And I would love to see the variations of planets and everything else and all the updates they've done to that game to something like Starfield. Bethesda really could have done that, but it seems like they're just going to go with getting modders to kind of do that for them, and that's overall pretty disappointing. But sure, what can you do? What can you do? Besides, I'm a little disappointed, but you know, I'll still buy Elder Scrolls 6. Fuck, so what does it matter? And they did get a bit of a win recently with Oblivion Remaster. I did enjoy that. Good fucking lord, this is so far away. Even with the car, this would have taken forever. This is the fun of Starfield. This is just what you have to do if you're playing this game. Run across planets for hundreds of meters. How far away am I? Okay, that one's here, and the other one is on a different location of the map. Okay, we're halfway. You have to go behind the mountain. You following Sarah, doll? Sarah? Bye, Sarah. Well, she's dead. And look, they added cliff racers back into the game. You fuckers! I have weapons now. I have guns. Also, another little positive I can say about Starfield, the laser weapons, they're actually really fun to use in this game. It's pretty much just the laser weapons from Fallout 4. It's just the laser rifle, but it feels very fun to use. This is gonna take forever. It is. I love Starfield. Running around a lot. And yeah. Oh, is there a ship? Where? Ooh. Are they like bounty hunters? I believe these guys are bounty hunters because I have like a bounty hunter like trace or something. I'm wanted anyway. Dead or alive, I'm a cowboy. On a steel cockeye, right? Yeah, you're pirates. Okay, bye now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have actually combat on just to show you. I believe I have it on Gameplay options, it's on hard, so I put food healing onto more because food heals a pathetic amount of health in this game, and they updated it so that you can change these variables. This system for difficulty is pretty fucking cool, I like it. Enemy combat damage, player combat damage, enemy ships, player ships, ammo waste capacity, you can change so many variables. It's kind of like the game's built-in survival modes, which is kind of cool. It's there, it's not as in-depth as like Fallout 4 survival mode, which is actually a pretty great survival mode, all things considered. But you know, it's something. I have combat on hard, not very hard or extreme or anything like that. Just hard, keep us on our toes. Medpack. Okay. Fine. I'm gonna load a save and see if we can't actually board their ship. Okay, this is like kind of the cool stuff with Starfield. Get me on. Inaccessible, great. Can't board the ship. Can't do fucking anything. Why couldn't I get on that ship, take out the pirates, take that ship for myself so I can go off and sell it and be a cool little space pirate or bounty hunter? Sometimes Starfield works with systems like that. There's some ships that land and you can take out the bounty hunters and you can steal their ship and you can sell it for credits, but sometimes you can't get on ships and the game doesn't really tell you why, and there are like certain tiers of ships that you need to level up to take, which I mean is fine if you want the level up system where you can get like more powerful ships and you can steal those. That's kind of cool, but there are some ships you can't steal like outright. The game just won't let you, which is stupid. This game has like so many restrictions. It tries to tell you that it has like so much freedom with being a space game and everything else, and it's so open, but it just restricts you at every turn. It's really quite mind-boggling. This game boasts like, you know, hundreds of planets and star systems and all that, but is one of the more claustrophobic little like grid-based games I have ever played in my life. A lot of people were making jokes that this game was going to be like Daggerfall before it came out, you know, Daggerfall with its procedural generation, how it made its map and everything else, but this game is actually more like the Elder Scrolls Arena. And the reason I say that is because Arena's map is also like Starfield's in that it's made up of squares. The only difference is in Starfield, when you get to the end of the square, like the open world, you can move on to another area which is like randomly generated like this. In Arena, the square maps, they repeat on yourself if you go outside the border, so you have to go into your map, you have to select the next area, and then you get to your new square. So yeah, I think this game is more based on Arena's world than Daggerfall, which is very, very interesting. Can I just get to this location? We've been traveling around for years. Wait. Why is it just telling me it's the creature I need to kill? Okay. I've like barely any good weapons. I need more stuff. Xenomorphic epidermis. That's great. Please tell me I can just get on my ship and just go somewhere else. See, the marker is saying I have to like go over here, so do I have to like run all this way? This was a great first creation to do. We're just gonna do this one small quest for the outfitter and then we're gonna move on. I need that car. I need that rover. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm on my phone. I'm browsing fucking Twitter. It's horrible for my mental, but there's fucking nothing to do. Yep. Oh, this is brilliant. I love this game. I love it. It's so fun. Something's chasing after me. Something want to kill me? Oh, dude, actually, you do drop the materials, right? Can I just get it from you? Please tell me I can. Oh shit, I'm almost dead. Don't kill me. Feck me. I did not run all the way out here just to be killed. Why is the game stuck? Starfield. Okay, there you go. I had a little bit of a moment when I was quick saving. That looks like one of those stone rocks from Oblivion. You use it and you get like a Daedric weapon. Oblivion's a great. Remember Oblivion? All the fun times we had with Oblivion. Remember Oblivion Remastered? I should be playing that. Zuby. Don't worry, we'll get to the fun stuff soon, folks. We'll get to the Doom creation. That's a pretty fun one. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I'd actually played the Doom creation before. I was supposed to tell you a bit earlier, but it's actually not my first impression with that pack because when I came with Starfield, I think it was around the time Shattered Space came out, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do the Doom creation. It's actually pretty fun. It's not bad. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I figured it's a fun one to throw into this video. I wanted to show it off because I think it's a little bit neat. I didn't want to lie to you and be like, this is my first time seeing it. Oh wow, this is new and everything else. I've played it before, but it was a bit of a while ago, so... We'll go in, we'll explore it again a bit, we'll get the suit, and yeah, I'll show it off a little bit. So, just to let you know that, just to be crystal clear, bitchy. Please fucking tell me I'm almost there. See, this is the problem when developers are like, we're gonna make a big space game and there's gonna be loads of planets and like a procedural generation. It's like, what's on planets mostly? You feckin' nothing. Fuck all. And weren't like Bethesda saying that in like the reviews with some of their staff? It's like, if you go to the moon, there's barely anything on it too. It's like, yeah, don't make a game centered around that soap. Or actually make interesting points of interest. Stuff to explore, like bases. I remember the first time I played Starfield. I went to like an outpost and Sol and everything else. I was on the planets, I was exploring. I'm like, oh, this is an interesting little location. It was like a little industrial, like science station outpost, whatever the fuck. And I found a note on the computer talking about like pirates and their like food schedule and all that, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. And I went to the next planet and I encountered the exact same place on another planet, the exact same place, the exact same note on the computer terminal. It was the exact same, and that was my first time playing this game. Just two exactly the same points of interest. It's like Bethesda, Jesus Christ. You have all these cool like random encounters in Fallout 3 and stuff. You couldn't have at least been a little bit inspired for Starfield. Look how fucking far away it is. I don't know if this video is going to get people excited to want to play Starfield. I don't know if that's going to happen. Okay, now I think we're almost there. We are going to move on to something fun. Good lord. We're getting loads of exercise today at least. That's something. And this spacesuit is feckin' pretty dope looking. And it was free. Unexplored ecological feature. And it's just another feckin' 1E. I do love the old mobility in Starfield, I will say. It is pretty fun. I don't mind the combat in this game. It's just, look, it's Fallout 4 in space. People aren't joking when they say that. It is feckin' Fallout 4 in space, but Fallout 4 combat, it's okay. It's not terrible. It's a little bit enjoyable. It's not bad. I do like the mobility you have in Starfield. It is alright. Set course, we need to go here. Jump. Let's just go back to New Atlantis. Jemison. It almost sounds like Jameson, like the whiskey. I'm gonna need a big bottle of whiskey to deal with this game. I sound like a feckin', like an angry AVGN knockoff, like the whiskey gamer. I have to play a bad NES game, so I'm gonna drink a big bottle of whiskey. Do you know who AVGN is? Do I sound like a boomer if I talk about AVGN? Most of you watching probably don't even know. Imagine. Mickey, who's the angry video game nerds? I watch Dream and Jabbo. Shout out to Jabbo. I got your carca pistols or whatever the fuck the word is, I don't care.
Ah, there you are.
There's my man, I like you, Jason.
The sensors on this thing are working. Looks like you brought everything I asked for. Fantastic.
Fan doobie Debbie dozy.
This might actually work out after all. Let me just take those from you. There. Yeah, these
living in a material world. There's also the police song. We are spirits in a material world, Jason.
I've actually already started.
I got your stuff.
And now that I have these materials, I reckon I'll have it finished in under a day. If you like, you can stay here and watch me work.
Fantastic. I'll wait. I can spare this time.
Okay, just sit over there somewhere and try not to make too much noise. I need to concentrate.
Oh no, it actually skips for you. That's nice. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, Starfield. Wait for Jason to finish making your suit. Alright.
And it's done. Well, what do you think?
Is that the finished one? Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it. I didn't get a look at it.
You really think so? I mean, I know it's good work, but you can't always count on others seeing the obvious. Well, please, feel free to grab the suit at your leisure. It's yours for the taking.
Thank you very much.
I've already taken some scans and images, so even if you don't wear the suit, I can still show others my hard work. With luck, this project might just be what I needed to start turning this business around. Thank you for your help. If you ever need the services of an outfitter, you know where to find me.
You know, if I bought this for the discount along with Watchtower, I imagine this would have been a pretty decent little bundle deal, but I did spend €3 on this, and it's, you get some outfits and you get a little quest, and that actually looks sick. That's fucking cool. Okay. Alright, it looks kind of like the Starborn suit.
Antique radios.
Hey, we got experience, and a level up P. Is P the boss? And what do I want? One of the fun thing about Starfield's level up system, you have to unlock the ability to pickpocket. You have to unlock the ability to be able to pickpocket. If you have to do that, your upgrade system is boring. Good lord. Why? And also has the classic, your shotguns do like 10% more damage. I guess pistol will take for now. I have some more points to spend. Laser weapons, melee weapons, yeah, pretty boring leveling system in this game. I'll be 110% with you. More healing for med packs. I'll take that. Advanced locks, sure, I'll take that. And great. Fantastic. Let's actually equip our new special suit. Actually looks pretty nice. I do like the look of it quite a bit. So there's the Outfitters creation. That was something. You can get it along with Watchtower on a sale. I don't know if it'll still be on sale by the time this video releases, but I imagine that might be a common thing that it goes on sale. So, you know, before we leave for Titan and to do as Hell's Gate, we are going to sell off some of my stuff because I picked up some junk.
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees? Sounds upset.
Staring at trees? Who is he? David Cameron?
Boris will have my full support as he does that.
Well, I don't know why he's talking to a tree.
Oh, I'm buying. Fuck. I still can't believe for like miscellaneous in Starfield, you have to be careful not to sell your Astra, which is for like the Trackers Alliance thing, right? Yeah, like space bounty things. You get this and you can exchange this for weapons and cool equipment. You have to be careful not to sell it because it is in your miscellaneous. I can't believe Starfield still doesn't have a tab for your Digipix and your Astra so that you're not selling the stuff accidentally because it's in miscellaneous along with like all the other random crap, so...
Appreciate the business.
That's kind of annoying. Anyway, what do you do?
Me? Why, to be frank?
Your name is George, not Frank. We are spirits in a material world. Yeah, I guess we're going to Titan now. Blackstone Bunker adds a new furnished bunker on Titan, Saturn's moon. This bunker contains 9 fully furnished rooms, including a gym. You can reach the bunker by landing at the underground PoE. Okay, it's just the underground bunker location. Point of interest. And cockpit. Cockpit was my ex's nickname. Stored all my junk stuff. So let's get schmovin'. Let's get moving. Let's go to good old Sol. Sol good. I like the beer. You know what now? I'd love a Sol. I would love a Sol on this nice old bright blue day. It's a little bit cold, but I don't want to be on Mars. Ew. It is cool to be in our own little solar system abode. So we are going to Titan, which is a moon of Saturn, which is a pretty cool moon. Also, one of my favorite moons is Io on Jupiter. It is getting such intense gravity from Jupiter. You know the way the moon has an effect on Earth that makes waves in the ocean because of its gravity? Well, Jupiter has such an effect on Io that it makes waves of its land because it is so strong. That's a cool little space fact. I am a bit of a nerd when it comes to astronomy. Anyway, we are going to Titan, which is a moon of Saturn. Land at my beautiful creation that I purchased with real moolah. So here we go. Let's check out our little humble abode. Ooh, location discovered, underground bunker. Ooh, this is cool. Titan's very flat, isn't it? It's very gassy, it's supposed to be. There's a nice little unknown. It's just like a fucking... You can scan it from far away. It's a fracking station. Uh-oh. BoJack Horseman has ruined the word fracking for me. Let's go inside. We have to go underground to our nice little location facility. I imagine some of the mod creators might be watching this video and hello, how you doing? My name is Micky. I'm not going to be like too fucking mean to you, but you know, we are going to talk about the quality of what you are getting for these products when you pay for them. So don't worry, I'm not going to be a rude prick. But we're just going to see what the creations are like. And I'm also going to leave it up to my audience to decide whether or not they think these creations are worth it for themselves. This is sick. This looks fucking dope. Oh, it's NASA punk. NASA punk. This looks fucking cool. Oh, I like this. It does feel like a fucking proper underground bunker. We get spacesuits and everything. Oh, this is cool. Kill a Chinese meal. Personal groomer. That used to belong to Mini Lad, I think. The classic rocks. Oh, I like this. Wall safe. Oh, you get loads of rooms and stuff. I actually do like the look of this. This is the coolest shit. Like, oh, it has the fancy doors. We have our own Chunks location. Hello.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks.
I like to buy chunks.
I'm happy to serve you.
I feel kind of bad because I think Bethesda wanted chunks to be like a bigger meme than it is. They really tried to make this a thing. But that's cool. We get like our own little chunks facility. Oh, we get like a war room. This is cool. And we get bunk beds. I believe you can actually send your crew to this location. There's like no music from the game here, by the way. There's like nothing. There we go. What did I get? Did I get some vodka? Snack. I want vodka. I want little juice boxes of whiskey. I want to try those little juice boxes of whiskey that are in this game. They put their alcohol in like little, oh, nuclear fuel rods. Oh, we're actually getting some decent bits of gear and an urban operator. Urban operator. Urban operator. Yeah, that's something. That's a nice spacesuit. Humming. I can hear her humming. She's humming along. You do get a lot of storage in this facility. I do like the look of it. Like, that's not bad. It's not... Oh, you get like upgrade stations and everything else. This is cool. What I will say about Starfield, this is more a critique of the game and not actually... You get a research lab and everything. I don't really like the research system. I get it for like, there's a reason for getting materials and stuff like that, so you can put it into this and you can upgrade your weapons and stuff like that. We can craft better medical items and stuff like that if we research it and you use your materials. I understand it, but it adds so much of a barrier to crafting. It's not like Fallout 4 where you can like immediately go to your crafter and make cool weapon upgrades. You have to get to pretty high levels to be able to do what you want with weapon upgrading, and it just adds a bit of a barrier, and I'm not the biggest fan of it. Maybe some people are into it. I'm not really. Like, if I want to make like fun weapon upgrades to my pistol, you need muzzle mod 1, and I need to get a bunch of materials to research that, and like a suppressor, and I need muzzle mods 2 to put a suppressor onto my gun, and that's just another barrier to entry. And there's a bunch of skins you can buy in the store and everything like that. It's not my favorite upgrading system. If it was a lot more entry level like Fallout 4, I would prefer it a ton, because I think Fallout 4 actually has a fun upgrade system. Here's a nice bathroom. But yeah, otherwise it's not my favorite system. It's not a great way to do it. That's just my opinion. Maybe other people are into it, but for me, it's a bit of a miss. And we get a nice little games room. That's nice. We get pool tables and everything. I do kind of like this pack. You know what? It's not bad. It's not terrible as far as paying for it goes, because I've seen some of like the ship hubs you can buy to like add to your ship and modules, and those seemed very small and very insignificant. I'm going to take the credit sticks. I'm going to get a bit of money from this, but this is cool. You can do. There's the fella. There's the guy. That's nice. Oh, there's loads of credits. That's 1,000. Okay, I'll take that. That's another 1,000. Okay, I'll take that. Can I take this one? It's a bit stuck. No, I can't take that one. Okay, whatever. But yeah, it's nice. We have loads of rooms and facilities. And ooh, we have a nice red room. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Imagine the intensity of banging you'd have in this room, huh? Anyway. That's worth 1 waste and 700. That's nice. A digipick. Credits. Oh, we're guessing loose. We're guessing loose. Oh, a poison gun. Aluminium. I'll take this. If you say you pronounced it wrong, Micky, it's aluminum. I'll actually ban you. Another research station over here. We have like pods and everything. Oh, that's nice. We have med packs. You get a little bit of gear. I like this one. You know what? No, I don't mind this old little area. You know, for a paid creation, you could do a lot worse. You could do a lot worse. It is a proper bunker. It's exactly what it says on the tin. You know what I mean? So here's our own personal gym. Can I do anything with the dumbbells, or it's kind of here for aesthetics? What if I unequip? I haven't like really played with melee weapons in Starfield. As far as I've heard from friends and other creators and stuff like that, melee is kind of shit in this game. It's not great. That's something. There you go. Oh yeah, I can see our suit now properly. That's a little bit of a Starborn thing. I like the fur on the neck too. That's really nice. That's pretty nice. You get a telly and everything. Not a lot to interact with. It's just kind of here for aesthetics. But you know, that's not bad. You're not bad. You get a gym and everything. And that is our beautiful little Tyson bunker. Now, folks, what we are going to do is get to some main events, get to some fun content, instead of just homes and little outfit shop quests and everything like that. What we are going to do is we are going to start at Hell's Gate. We are going to experience a bit of Doom, because I think this is a fun one. I think you like it. The Starfield naysayers, I know you're out there. This one's not bad. I think this one's alright. So we are going to get started. So what I want to do is I've equipped our old suit, because this one is like so much better and overpowered. And then after Hell's Gate, we will start what I believe to be the main event of this video, which is Watchtower. But for now, we shall do Doom. Find the source of the broadcast. Oh, we're like right next to Bernard Star. Oh, it's all very desolate on Tyson, isn't it? It's all very desolate and lonely. It's a cool location for a bunker. But yeah, let's fly out. Star map.
Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
That's brilliant. Starfield's menus, they're so cumbersome. I really don't like them. I'll keep the pack for now. Oh, I don't need it. Let's get started on at Hell's Gate. Hail! Athena! Oh god, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. How do I stop? I don't know how to brake, but oh, I pressed accept and you got up, you bastard. Are we docking? Are we docking with them? Did we dock? No, we didn't. Get back into your ship. We didn't docking. We didn't docking. You know, George Lynch. There's your reference to docking for today. Accept.
This This is the black box comm data for ship 597S 32 Delta. Ship name, Athena. Registered to Captain Helena Mulgrew. Neon Shipyards, 2328. Warning. Damage detected. Data reconstruction advised. Retrieving viable data. Recovered topics. Personal log. Maintenance log. Bridge recording. Expedition log. Final distress call.
That's brilliant. Distress call final recording. She's fecked. It is just not going well.
End of log. No more logs available.
Oh, there's none? Okay, I thought there was more I could have gone through. Okay, I pressed on the last one first. Wait, I have to go to Saul now? Investigate the Perseus. Is it like Perseus? Like the shop from GTA 4? I don't know. My commentary is very good today and very sharp. Where do we go in Saul for this? Mars? Oh, Deimos, right? Because Doom? Phobos, not Deimos. Yeah, yeah. Very clever. I like Phobos and Deimos. They're very cool moons. I think they're very interesting. I used to love playing Red Faction Guerrilla and looking up at the Mars skyline and seeing the moons hovering over. Isn't one of the moons like projected to like break up into Mars's atmosphere in like millions of years or something? I think one of them is actually falling towards the planet very slowly. Oh, I've no grav drive. Phobos is on a collision course with Mars. It's nearing Mars at a rate of 6 feet every 100 years. At that rate, the moon will either crash into Mars in 50 million years. Okay, well, in 50 million years. Let's make sure I'm not at the pub that day, huh? I just want to dock. I'm pressing E now. Oh! This controls, I swear to God. I'm excited to be playing Starfield. I'm excited to be playing the Doom mods and everything. R. I'm pressing R. There we go. That took a fucking minute to figure out. Very cumbersome controls. I love having to watch this dock animation too. And when you're leaving, you'll have to undock as well and watch this very long animation. Because the game makes you every time you just want to leave. But no, you have to undock first. You have to go through the animation. Then you can go. Here we are. Here's our little space station. Hello, Sarah. You kind of scared me a little bit there, Daryl. Crew log. Here we go. Entry Shepard. Oh, Shepard. That's from the better sci-fi game universe. Anyway, I didn't say anything. We picked up an interesting job today. A group of cultists we met on Neon are paying good credits for us to receive some kind of relic from a distant location. They seem a bit off, but who am I to judge? They're installing some weird rift drives on our ship. Never seen anything like them before. Their leader claims they'll open a portal to another dimension. Sounds like nonsense, but as long as they pay, I'm game. Captain's a bit skeptical, but money talks. The cultists finished installing the rift drives on both the Athena and Perseus today. They performed some bizarre rituals, chanting and marking the ships with strange symbols. It made my skin crawl, but the techs say everything checks out. We're to depart tomorrow. They call the place we're going to a paradise, but the way they describe it sounded like anything but to me. The crew's on edge, but the pay is too good to pass up. Captain Mitch gave us a pep talk, so naturally we're ready for anything. I've seen hell. That was a bit stark. Journal entry 3. I've seen hell. We got the relic, but it cost us everything. The place the portal took us to, that was no paradise. It was a nightmare. Monsters everywhere. Tore my friends apart like they were nothing. The screams, the blood, the things they did to the bodies. Shouldn't this like throw all of religion and Starfield on its heads? You just confirmed hell. You know, House Faroon and all that big space serpents, flying spaghetti monster, whatever the fuck else. Yeah, we've seen hell. I can't even describe us. We barely made it back, relic in hand. I heard Carlos didn't make it. None of my guys did. I'm the only one of the old gang left. Whenever I close my eyes, all I see are the faces of my dead friends. That relic is cursed. I know it. We've unleashed something terrible. Or are about to. can't sleep. I see their faces. Hear the screams. Okay, this mod might have actually said that it's not lore friendly just in case people get, you know, uppity about me. I'm only joking. Those cultists, they did this to us. They knew what awaited us and sent us away. The relic, it whispers to me now. Promises of power, of revenge. I can't trust anyone. Captain Mitch, he led us into this torment. I see it clearly now. I can see clearly now that hell is here. I have to end this. I have to kill him. They're all in on it. They'll have to pay. I'll make Mitch see the hell he brought upon us. He'll pay. They'll all pay. Everyone must pay. Well, he's a little bit traumatized. That's nice. I can see clearly now. My friends are dead. Oh, we actually are doing a bit of low gravity. Starfield doesn't have enough low gravity sections in the game. It's kind of insane. The game is actually pretty cool when you can fly around space stations and stuff. They don't do it often. Now, is there another door entrance we can go into? Here we go. Into this place. It is so dark. How do I turn on my flashlight? Hold E? Hold F? F, there we go. Oh, look at this. They have hallucinogens. And sealant. And it's all carcass. Okay. You can have that, I guess. That's a little demonic creature thing. Can I get a good look at this? Can I get out my scanner? Oh, I can't even scan it. Interesting. Alright. Oh, hello. Is that the super shotgun from Doom? Okay, this is probably going to be a little overpowered. 80 is like much more powerful than anything I have in this game so far. Notes on the super shotgun. In the chaos in that cursed place, I stumbled upon a weapon. A shotgun, double-barreled, weathered, by all appearances ancient. But there is something even more peculiar about it. The craftsmanship is unmatched and the firepower, it's immense. When I pulled the trigger, it unleashed a devastating blast, tearing through the monstrous creatures like they were paper. This weapon, without it, there's no way we would have made it out alive. Need to study this thing, maybe reverse engineer it, anything to keep my mind off what I saw. I'd say so, pal. He's properly traumatized. Weapons. Super shotgun. Give me this. It actually fucking looks. Look at the detail on the shotgun. This is why it's so dope. Exterminator, 30% damage against aliens, immunity to stagger, restores health when killing an enemy. Rare size. That's nice. Be the favorite? Give me the super shotty too hussy. That's so sick. It looked a little more intimidating in the inventory screen, but sure look. Hello, how are ya?
Did you see?
Oh god, he's traumatized.
You see? Oh god. Even when I close my eyes, I see.
This is heavy. This guy is fucked. Calm down, you're not making any sense, pal.
How could I? How can I make sense of anything?
I do like the persuasion system in Starfield.
Things. Creatures of flesh and machine. Even when I'm alone, I see them. Just a step away in the darkness. Waiting for me.
You'll be fine. Just go to mass and you'll be alright. Just don't bring your kids, you know what I mean? I found another ship, or at least the remains of one. They tried to contact you. So we need to get 6 points in persuasion. I can go for the very tough option, but my persuasion skill is very low. So I will go for the 1. That's probably the best we can get right now.
Another ship? You mean Mulgrew? Knowing her, she fought to the very end.
I need to take some risks. If you can tell me what happened, perhaps I can help. We're probably not going to get this one.
I can't even wrap my head around.
Is there a 5? Well, I'm not going to get this at all. Yep.
You don't get it. I've never seen such cruelty. They took pleasure in it, reveled in it. It's too late. I can't do what you ask. I can feel the tendrils wrap around its side. I've lost this fight. I can only do what he wants me to. Need to finish what was started. Not me, but you.
Are you gonna attack me?
Take this. Go to the Red Planet. Bring it to them, so that they may release and destroy the loathsome vestments of power.
Alright, you're getting very poetic on me.
My task is done. I hear his call.
Uh-oh.
It's so clear now.
We couldn't save him.
Why did I resist?
Paradise awaits.
This is what I mean. This little creation is pretty cool. So, okay, he just... Bye now. Mark of the Slayer. Okay, what's that? Can I look at it? Ooh, demonic. I do like the old classic Doom. I played a little bit of Doom 2016. I wasn't huge in it, but I kind of want to go back and give the modern Doom games a good bit of a shot. I sound very boomerish in saying I like the old classic Doom 1 and Doom 2. I only played them for the first time last year, and yeah, they're still bangers of games. Maybe a second classic Doom videos could be on the docket. There's loads of classic Doom mods. That could be a fun rabbit hole. But yeah, we're going to Mars. Oh, undock. Watch this. This is very fun. I'm going to make you watch it along with me too. Undocking doesn't take that long, but it's still annoying when you just want to leave somewhere quick. So yeah, we are going straight to Mars. Don't need to go that far away. The Plasma Research Facility. We are going to the Red Rusty Giant. Even though it's smaller than Earth, I believe. Just by a little bit, but you know. But it does have the biggest mountain in the solar system. Olympus Mons. That's something.
And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to bring contraband to this place. I actually did think Cydonia was a cool little place on Mars. I thought it was interesting. A lot of cool quests there, and I love the bit of lore in Starfield. There's a little bit of lore when the game wants there to be. Because of like all the miners on Mars, they get like so much red dust into their system that it makes their eyes glow red. I think that's cool. I think that's a little bit neat. So you will see Martians in this game have red eyes. It's a very iconic little feature. So here we are, the Plasma Research Facility. It looks like a standard little Starfield facility and not very... Well, I guess Dune had like space stations and stuff like that when you were on the old Martian surface. Then I have 69 ammo for my gun. That's very nice. That's very epic. Credits. Dark Lager. Isotopic coolant. Open up. Okay, folks. Here we go. We are starting the Doom creation. Well, starting it proper, you know. We're getting into it now, I mean. Only took like feckin' 5 hours.
Alert. Arrival at entrance. Please be advised, no ID was detected.
Like, you can tell, like, the voice acting and everything is pretty feckin' quality. It's cool to see voice acting in Bethesda creations, because when it came to Skyrim's creations, there wasn't much voice acting in it. There's not a lot the creators could do with it, but there's a bit for Starfield, so that's nice. Maybe there's a voice acting for Skyrim creations now, so, you know, maybe. We are going to take a look too at some of the new Skyrim Creation Club content in the future. So stick around for that, folks, if you want to give an old subscribe and see some of that content in the future. There it says, I'll keep you satiated. There's a lot of King Gat creations for Skyrim as well that we are going to take a look at. So thanks for all the content. But look at this. We have the sigils and everything on the walls. Sigil. Was Sigil the name of the map packs, or was that like another game? I believe Sigil was the map packs for Doom. I didn't play those yet. I kind of want to. But we also have to look around for the plushies. I want to get some of the plushies. Yeah, like this fella. Here we go. The Aracanation. Those are the walking spider things. 1 at 6. That's great. I believe we can come back here if we miss any, but I do want to get the little Doom guy plushie. That'd be nice to have in our ship. But yeah, I do like the atmosphere to this place already. How you doing, Sarah? Sorry I brought you to hell for our first few excursions. You know, we have a nice story to tell our grandchildren. Boom! This is gone. It is so overpowered. Oh no, you have a small bit of health left. It controls well. It controls really well. It's fun to do. Read the secret outpost late. Oh, the Mantis. Oh, fuck, I don't care about the Mantis. That's another little quest, but it's, you know, base game content, so I won't worry too much about that. But it's cool they dropped this little manifesto. It just opens up to skeletons and blood and gore. There's actually not a lot of blood and gore in Starfield usually, so this is a bit of a stark contrast. Like, this game doesn't have any... Like, it has barely any blood, barely a lot of gore. I'm usually not somebody who cares about gore too much in a video game. I could care less. Sometimes I could think Fallout can even get a bit gratuitous with it, but, you know. Explorers were shocked when they discovered an alien fruit with the exact same shape and flavor of an Earth pear. Very creative world building there, Bethesda. Oh, they have pears too. Great. You couldn't have like space fruit. There's a lime. A fresh lime. It's not like it's a synthetic pear. It's just, you know, we found another pear exactly like it. Very creative. Brothers and sisters, we welcome you. Know that this place is now your home, your sanctuary, and your salvation. Door codes will be changed on a weekly basis to ensure those who are unworthy may not enter the inner sanctum. This week's code is 0451. May you walk in the light of the minister. Listen, I'm from Ireland. We are trained not to trust ministers here. Ministers of health, education, finance, don't fucking bastards. They're fucking CNX Tuesdays, I tell you what. Look at this. This is a cool little creation. Can I turn off the, yeah, look. With the flashlight off, it's very intense. And by the way, this is a free creation, I will say. Didn't spend a bit of money on this. You can download it for free now, and you can play it yourself if you have Starfield, so I actually would give it a go. I do recommend this one. I do like it quite a bit. Here's the Cultist Nose. It's been about a month since I left the Vanguard, starting my new life here on Neon. The lights, the energy, it's intoxicating. Got a job at the Astro Lounge, tending bar and listening to travelers from all over the settled systems. Recently though, something strange has been happening. I've started hearing, I don't know, whispers? Very careless ones, just faint at first, almost like static. Oh no, he hears demons. Usually they come when I'm alone, mostly at night. I'm chalking it up to the new environment, but still it's kinda unsettling. Poor fella, they're just going slightly mad. Oh, that's nice, Tranquility. We find Tranquility Tea Lemon right next to it. Is there any more plushies around? I want that little Doom guy plushie. I'm not running away. Oh, you're talking to the enemy. She's fair play, Sarah. Fuck, cause she took her down. The companions in Starfield, they actually do a bit of work for you. Thank you for that, Sarah. She's getting involved in the combat. Medical injector, nothing really useful here. One thing I didn't mention is I think there's a little bit of controversy currently in the Starfield community when it comes to creations, because I believe people have been saying this is kind of the general gist of the situation I've taken, where most of the achievement friendly mods are ones that you pay for. So I believe Bethesda are incentivizing creators to have paid mods so that you can get them achievement friendly. And in that case, mods that are free don't get to have that achievement friendly tag. I believe that's kind of the gist of it, and that they're restricted in some ways. So if that's the case, that's kind of shitty. So they're incentivized to pretty much charge you for their mods. So, you know. The minister has blessed me again. His voice so sweet fills my mind with purpose. Our numbers grow daily here on Mars, and soon we'll have the strength to spread his dominion. Dominion? The Almeri Dominion, they're back. Like, no one says the word Dominion unless they're evil pricks. Across the settled systems. But the nightmares, they plague me every night. A man clad in vile green armor, a relentless force of destruction. A butcher. He tears through our ranks, leaving nothing but blood and ruin. I see his cold, merciless eyes behind that visor, and I wake up screaming. Harold Monroe assures me that these are just the tests of my fate, but I can't shake the terror. The nightmares are becoming unbearable. The green-clad warriors, the butcher, he haunts my every dream. He's more than a man, a force of pure vengeance, unstoppable and unyielding. Last night I dreamed he reached the inner sanctum. He confronted Harold Monroe and destroyed him with savage fury. The herald's screams echoed in my mind as he was torn asunder. How can I worship when I am filled with such fear? I must hide these doubts. Journal entry 3, I'm failing. Every time I close my eyes, the butcher is there, ripping apart our sacred shrine, slaughtering our followers and our dear leader. I even see our beautiful minister reduced to ashes, his once mighty form crumbling under the butcher's assault. The voices are quieter now, more distant. They say we must prepare, fortify, and strengthen our defenses, but I can feel the fear in the words, the desperation. What if these nightmares are not just tests, but premonitions, like deadly ones? We must endure. We must. Door control. Open door. Alright, like there's quite a bit of logs, a lot of like messages and lore and all that for this creation, which is sweet. Get over here. Oh! The shotgun is so sick. Bang! Repulsing Star Roamer pack, that looks pretty handy. I can equip a pack with the spacesuit, but we can keep it for later. Give me all this loot and stuff. Oh, come here to me. This gun is so OP. It's stupid overpowered. There we go. There we are. Meal packs and stuff. Actually kind of having a chill time playing Starfield. This is actually a decent creation, and I'm not running around the open world bored out of my mind. This is a bit of fun and brazy. Bang! Yeah, not great range, you know, shotguns.
Have anything valuable?
Yeah, kind of. By the way, the companions talk so much when you're just looting stuff. They talk so much about you picking up crap or like picking a lock or something. They're very vocal, and they will say the same lines over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Anyway, where's the other plushies? I want to find one. I want to make sure I'm getting all the plushie content I am. Fecal here? Fecal? Fecal? We're probably not going to find all the plushies. Even on my first playthrough of this, I don't think I found all the plushies. But I found a decent-ish number of them. Alright, so where do we go from here? Is there a door I can open up? Where do we go? Is there nothing here? Anything I can open?
If you need help carrying any of this...
Yeah, I don't need it. Am I over encumbered? You only say that when I'm over encumbered, right? No, I am not. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think this research area is where we go. Look at all this. There's just blood and guts everywhere. It's kind of unnerving. It's a little unsettling seeing all this gore just on the walls of Starfield. Hello, come here.
Never liked him anyway.
Yeah, I'd say not. They're demon cultists. I don't think anyone likes them. There's so much bone and sinew.
Getting out of here.
Controls. Experimentation can be extremely dangerous.
What do you mean without proper control? Okay, just here, like the space station, the science place? Yeah, I suppose. That's very astute, Sarah. See, even the texture of the blood and guts are going onto the computer and right onto the iMac. That's how Steve Jobs intended it. Oh, there's loads of journal entries. Did I read this one? Yeah, I believe those might be the same ones. But yeah, anyway, cultists, they're going mad. They're going insane. They're going goo goo gaga, aren't they? Hello. How are the lads? You're in a pelvis, pal. That's how people are born, isn't it? There's a bit of sexual education for you. I'm gonna mark this video as educational. I can't find those other plushies. I want to find a little Doom guy. There's a little Doom guy you can guess with the green. This is opened with a computer.
Seriously high-tech equipment at this laboratory.
Fucking laboratories have you been to? Indexter's laboratory. I can barely sleep. The whispers are constant, urging me to read more. Oh, they're nice. That's nice. You're reading books now, eh? That's very good. Good for your vocabulary. To perform rituals in the book. I've done a few simple things really, but I feel different, stronger, more focused. I had a vision last night. A being shrouded in darkness, eyes burning like stars. It told me I was chosen, that I could have power beyond my wildest dreams if I embraced it. I've started carving the symbols into my skin. Seems a small price to pay for the gifts that are promised. Here is some medical stuff. I want my med packs and my acetone. I believe that's what... Oh, look at that. That's nice. Little imprints on the skull. That's scary. See, this is a quality little creation for free that they just released as like a little Doom. There's a ground spaceship thing. No plushies? I want the plushie. Maybe I can come back and get the plushies later, but I want one or two of them. I want some nice plushies. But yeah, for like a decent little free creation, fucking props to Bethesda. Fair play on this one. Yeah, there we go. Hey, there's one. Caco Demon. That's a nice little finger. 2 out of 6. I need 4 more plushies. Maybe they are along the way. This is a nice little demonic tiles. This is what the men's bathroom looks like, girls, if you're wondering. It's the men's bathroom in a club.
This laboratory might prove to be quite fascinating.
In a sense, yeah. Did I get the password for this door? Okay, I need the computer to open that one. Yeah. Shut up, Micky. Is the computer here? No? Apparently not. Great. Well, I'm a little bit lost now. Wait, is this a PC? No, I can't do anything with that. Can I use computers that were in here? No computers here.
If you're searching, then make it quick.
Here? Please tell me it's here. Oh yeah, because the logs with the remote door control, I didn't press on the open door with this one. I'm very smart. I'm very smart. I already used that computer. I could have been fucking... Anyway, continue. Don't need to drag this video on longer than it needs to. We've still have a bit to get to. The history of xenobiology, great. It's only like a small little blurb. Fantastic. I love the lore in this game. That might be like an actual real book that they just sourced, but you know. Yeah, bye now. She was calling me nothing like the Weird Al music video for pieces. Don't fucking die here. Q. Mid-pick. There we go. Oh, you're a high-level fella. Oh. Well, we got destroyed. First deaths of the second series. Took me a while to die on hard difficulty. So yeah, that's something. More med packs. I like how it takes a while to heal. That's nice for combat. Makes it a little more intense. I would recommend if you're playing Starfield to put the difficulty onto hard because combat is piss easy in this game. I notice on the lower difficulties it is pretty boring. So definitely do mess around with those difficulty sliders if you want to play Starfield yourself. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Come on, pal. Come on. Did you die? Did he clip out of the... He might have no clipped out of the world, maybe. There's just so much blood and guts and sinew here. I guess our fella just disappears. Alright. Is he dead? You kill him, Sarah? I know you can do a bit of damage when you want to. Is this him? No. I guess he ran away. Maybe he just ran away. Here we go! Oh, here's the Predator suit. I want the little Doom guy plushie. I want to find out. Yeah, he's on our mini-map. Feckin'... Wait, I want to kill this fella before we do anything else. Where are you? Come here to me. There you go, you ran away, you little coward. I thought you like feckin' glitched through the game world. Modified Equinox. Ooh. Yeah, Sarah Morgan's talking feckin' shite. Modified Equinox, 3 damage, tactical. Oh, it's fully automatic. I don't like the fully auto laser rifles. I'll leave it off.
Laboratory like this at the lodge, but I just haven't found the time.
You want to recreate a hellscape, and you know what? Now that would actually make the lodge more interesting. You go about and do that, Sarah. It'd give you a bit of gusto. It'd actually make you somewhat interesting of a quest line if you did that. Sarah looking at this place like, I like the decor. It's very nice. It's very, very inspiring, huh? Jeez, you're all talked. She kind of scared me. Here's the Doom outfit. There's a custom animation. There's this classic saber. Look at this! This part is so fucking sick. Look at this! This is why I wanted to show this mod off, because at the end you just get to go all out with the sword, and it's overpowered, and it's probably the only good melee weapon in Starfield that's fun to use and very satisfying.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, there's enemies everywhere, Sarah. Look at this. This is fucking sick. I like this. This creation is cool. This is why I wanted to show this off. Good work, Bethesda. This is fun. I like it. Bang. Two.
Unidentified presence detected. Lockdown initiated.
So sick. You just get to absolutely trounce these demonic looking alien creatures while you are on your way out of this space station. But yeah, I believe you can come back here at some point if you want to get the rest of the plushies and decorate your ship. But then we are just going to get out of here because we have a lot to get to in this video and it's already kind of dragging on. So we have to get to the main event because I want to get to Watchtower. But yeah, let's feckin' destroy these brain demons. They look like they're feckin' I'm dying. Don't feckin' die, whatever you do. But this sword is sick. It's just so feckin' sick. I love this. It is great. Bada boom, 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 boom. Rippin' feckin' tear, huh? This might be my most L take I've ever given. I've never been like huge on like the modern Doom, like a lot of advertising with like heavy metal and all that, and just like demons and fucking hell and epic and cool and everything else. I don't know, I liked how the original game was simple and everything else. I know it was about hell and demons and it was fucking cool back then. But it's like the modern Doom games are like doing a little bit too much to convince me the game is cool. It's like, it's fine, you have fun shooting, you have fun everything else. I don't know, it can be a little bit overbearing for me. It just doesn't come off well. But there's my whinge for the day. I'm guessing loads of resources that I can put in my ship. Thank God for the exit signs. It is annoying to get out of here. But you do get to backtrack through it and destroy these alien creatures with our big ass saber. Bada boom, 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 boom. Shit, I'm falling. I just fell down that whole thing. Okay, big boss demon. This is such a cool looking fecking demon. Oh, we're properly fighting. Oh, we're in rage mode. I don't have many med packs left. Hopefully I survive this. You 3 health bearers. I have to be careful.
It's too strong.
Now I'm hearing voices. Besides the other ones I hear. Don't worry, nothing bad. Just me calling myself a piece of shit. But you know, just the normal ones. Who knows if we can kill this thing? I don't have a lot of med packs. Can I actually equip my gun, or are we forced to use the sword for this little section? Oh, I can use my gun. Yeah, I have loads of feckin' Equinox ammo. I want to kill this thing. I want to be able to take it out. You're a little bit grindy. I feel like I'm playing Borderlands now. You know, there's not too many, like, bullet sponge enemies in Starfield, but there are some every now and again. There's, like, robots and things, and some creatures that are big that take a lot of health to kill, but otherwise, you know, it's usually, like, just basic pirate human enemies. You know, there's not a lot of enemy variety in this game, which is a bit surprising for its big, like, you know, open alien sci-fi aesthetic. Or NASA punk, I guess, but, you know. Bada boom, boom, boom. There's actually no boost pack with this suit. It's a little bit of a nuisance. Oh damn, Sarah's fucking dead. Shit, well she tried. She put up a good fight. Fair play, Sarah. Good work.
Put down the weapon or we shoot.
But here, I am the Doom guy. I am Doom Man. I am Starborn Doom guy. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, I'm gonna use this to my advantage. You're unstuck. That's great. You're not like a stepsister. Haha. Anyway. I've used almost half my ammo. I had tons of Equinox ammo. No, it's almost gone. You have another health bar. I feckin' should have assumed. Okay, you're gonna actually kill me. Don't die. It's a very small room to kill this thing. It is not like Doom with very cool and clever level design. It is just a basic old space station, but it is it has cool atmosphere. That's it. The level design itself, it's okay. Would have preferred like a big open arena for this at the end. There's like a big like launch pad outside here. Yeah, that would have killed me. I thought so. This is where being a low level for this is a bit of a hindrance. Can I just completely cheese this? Yeah, use your versatility, Micky. Use your versatility. You know, the Doom guy always cheesing and cheesing. Oh, you projectiles. That's probably why I can't do this. Bada boom ba ba doom doom. Bada boom ba ba doom doom. Bada boom epic music. I've no more health packs. Shit. Okay, you're almost dead, you're almost dead, you're almost dead. This was actually kind of a tough fight, but mostly for kind of bullshit reasons, and the arena was annoying. But I do have the game on hard, so that's also a factor.
Please help.
I love whinging, don't I? Bang! Fuck you! That took a while.
Unidentified presence eliminated. Lockdown lifted. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Now, do I guess this suit properly? Please tell me you get to keep the suit. I'm pretty sure you get to keep the suit. You get to keep the crucible blade, and it has a cool sound effect. Multiple attacks can hit multiple targets, restores health when killing an enemy. Look at how we're standing with the Doom suit. This is fucking a proper cool creation. There we go, Hell's Gate mission rewards. Okay, my suit is being destroyed. Let's get back onto our ship. Oh my god. Oh my damn. 15% damage from alien enemies. Minus 50 fall damage. They love that fall damage thing. And 15% movement speed. There we go. Yeah, what's the helmets? Anything interesting? Damage from aliens, 25% radiation resistance, and 20% accuracy while firing on the move. Oh, I like that. That kind of fits with Doom's run and gun style. Yeah, folks, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop this recording for myself, and I want to come back and get a bit refreshed. We're going to do this all in one video, so I would appreciate like and comments. I appreciate them. I won't go on too much about it, but you know, if you're enjoying the video so far, it's appreciated. I'm going to make this one big playthrough, so I hope you're enjoying so far, and we are going to come back and we are going to do the Watchtower Club playthrough, so stick around for that. Heavier ships need more engines to move and turn quickly. Do you like my 2001 A Space Odyssey inspired photography? You probably don't. You probably don't give two shits. So welcome back to Starfield, folks. We are in knockoff Red Dead Redemption City. There's a spinning thing. So we are here in Aquila for the sake of brevity. So I came here very quickly to check out that one little ranger station, which adds a nice little radiant quest that we can do. And what I've also done is I went ahead and I've gotten one of the extra weapons we have downloaded. Now, I have gotten the modified pristine scarab, which has almost 600 physical damage. It actually is a very nice looking pistol. It's a very nice looking weapon if you're into guns. You fucking weirdos. Anyway. Now, this is a unique variant of the gun. I believe once you level up more, you get this gun into your level list for like merchants and stuff. You get a weaker variant of this. I found this on top of like the Gall Bank in New Atlantis. It's literally just on top of the tower is where the mod said this unique variant was located, and it's a little overpowered. So I'll just do a quick little demonstration of this weapon. You only have about 26 ammo, but that's all we need. Hello. Oh, I missed. Crap. There we go. There you go.
You're on your own.
Okay, bye Sarah Morrigan. She's out the fuck. It's very overpowered. It's one of the most overpowered weapons ever. Oh, I actually replaced my gun with my med packs. That's not good. Anyway. I'm such a good shot. It is the most powerful, broken, overpowered weapon. And because I think it's for sale, it is achievement friendly. Here's your achievement friendly mods, folks. If you just pay for them, yeah, you're completely fine. If you just pay for your mods, your achievements are completely fine. Thank you, Bethesda. Isn't that very nice? Yeah, and a great way to incentivize people to buy your creation club content. I know what you're up to. That's a little bit sneaky. I don't like that. Where's my med packs? Do I not have med packs? Is that why? I guess I don't have med packs. Oh, I need to buy some.
Well done. Well done indeed.
He's saying that because I murdered the whole town. He thought they were very annoying. Boo boo, hello. And also, before we start Watchtower, thank you so much to anyone who's watching the video this fair. There was a lot of content we needed to do, and I figured I'd throw it into the one video effect because we'll have a long one. We are going to do this very quickly before we start the Watchtower.
Aquila sometime. He has some pretty amazing stories to tell.
I don't want to talk to Sam Coe, feckin' we have John Marston at home anyway. So, if we go over here, thankfully we didn't have to join the Free Star Rangers to even start this. But I believe that here we go, the Ranger Veterans Affairs Office. So we're going to get our quest, and we're going to see if we can actually do it. We might just pick this up and then start Watchtower and see if we come across this naturally, because it's more of a, you know, a radiant thing. Hello, Ranger Lefissi? You have very nice eyes. You're very beautiful. I'm very entranced by your eyes for some reason. You know what I mean? There's something about him. I don't know, he's bringing me in. This just sounds very gay or enlightening or whatever, but there's something about you, pal.
Hey.
Hey.
Ranger Lafitte, Ranger Veteran Affairs.
Hi, Brown Eyes Handsome. How you doing? What is Ranger Veteran Affairs?
My office handles things for Rangers after retirement. Pensions and post-service medical treatment.
You can tell this is like modded dialogue, not because it doesn't sound good. Well, the voice acting itself is pretty decent. It's just that it sounds like it's recorded in a fucking spare bedroom. Kind of like my recording right now.
When they don't come back.
What do you mean when the Rangers don't come back? Is that when they die and they collect their badges and then that's the Radiant Quest and they can exchange their goods for weapons and armor sets from you? Is that what you mean?
Oh, it's when they retire. 20 years of service. Not a scratch on them. But the eyes.
Don't talk to me about eyes, handsome. Oh, do you have any work?
I think I may have something for you.
Alright.
If you find a deceased ranger out there, could you retrieve his badge and bring it back?
I forget how much this was. 200 or 300 credits? We can 2 or 3 euro? Okay, that's not bad.
Standard recovery reward.
You get a nice little Radiant Quest you can keep your eyes out for, and you get to the station that you get to bring their badges back to.
Anywhere. Rangers often operate on the far edges of civilization. Could be at the wrong end of a settled systems in a crater, or, you know, like on like an airless moon.
Most moons are kind of airless, generally. Or it depends, but in Starfield maybe there's a lot of moons with atmosphere because they have like FTL travel and all that kind of stuff. You can now find Fallen Ranger encounters in the game world. There are 8 variants. They can appear on any planet or moon with a 3% probability. That seems kind of low, but when you're visiting a whole bunch of planets in Starfield, I guess that'll add up to a bit. They will be at least 800 meters away from your landing zone. I imagine they might like appear as like a point of interest or like a little map marker, maybe? That'd be nice. Each encounter contains a Fallen Ranger badge which you can collect and bring back to Ranger Lafitte for rewards. I don't know if this is like the best creation to download for like a showcase video like this, but you know, you get a nice little station here, you get a fella here with voice acting, and it is pretty decent voice acting. Like I've been saying, it doesn't take you out of the experience too much, and it is a nicely detailed room. This looks like a place that would sell craft beer and like Stonefire pizzas. You know what I mean? It has that kind of wall and leaf vibe to it. Anyway, so yeah, we have that quest. on. So I guess if we land on any moons while we're doing the Watchtower, we can see if we can find any fallen Rangers. Wouldn't that be nice?
At your service.
Okay, now how do I actually start Watchtower? We're finally getting to it after how long into the video? 3 hours or whatever? I don't drag on my content. Watchtower, a new faction has emerged, new storyline, gather your crew and build a fleet, strike from above. How to use this creation with our new character or existing character. Level 15. Level 15 or higher, what level am I? I'm level 7. Well, it seems like we're gonna have to play Starfield until we get to level 15. Oh no, we are gonna have to play until level 15 to get to all this content. Oh no, I wonder if there's any way to expedite the process and not have to play Starfield so we're not just sitting here for fucking hours. Oh no, what's I've gained so much experience. How the fuck did that? What happened there? Anyway, we have a bunch of skill points, so I'm gonna put points into this and not annoy you too much with this. Persuasion, that'll be nice to have. Rank up. If I want more persuasion, I need to succeed in speech challenges. I actually kind of like this where you need to do specific challenges, like succeeding in a bunch of speech challenges to level up speech. I think that's nice. It's like you have to actually use the thing if you want to level up points into it. 10% more oxygen, that's brilliant. Stealth adds a stealth meter. You have to unlock the ability to have a stealth meter. You know, the thing that just comes with Oblivion and Skyrim. Increase maximum health, that's brilliant. If I'd actually known I needed to be a certain level, which I had plenty of days to figure that out, I probably would have played this game naturally to get to level 15. But we do have the overpowered armor, so it's not like we're hurting for equipment or anything. There we go, a bunch of ship upgrades, a bunch of weapon upgrades. By the way, the Doom armor wasn't nearly as good as the Gravis suit. So I put the Doom armor on the ship and we're just taking this because it's very overpowered. And it weighs a little bit and I want to pick up stuff if we're doing Watchtower and all that. So, you know, we barely use the Doom suit because it's not actually that powerful in the grand scheme of things. But anyway, yeah, we actually have to like travel between star systems and stuff like that. So then we can start it. I'm pretty excited. We might give the Watchtower a decent old bit of an impression, maybe an hour or two. We'll see because this video is getting long in the tooth. But I do want to give this expansion a bit of a look. And would you look at that? You can actually see a moon or a planet a good way off in the distance. You don't see that too often. Or like, it's just like a small little planet you can see from far away. Maybe it's only because I'm on Aquila and that's like a unique planet. But hey, get off my fucking ship.
Word to the wise.
Word to the fucking wise, you're telling me. Off. Off. Sarah, come on, we're getting out of here, babe. I'm watching you. You Monsters Inc. fucking prick. Let's bounce, babe. Let's bounce. Me saying let's bounce sounds like the whitest thing ever. But it's a good thing I'm not white because I'm Irish. Hello, adoring fan. I forgot I picked him up.
It all feels like a dream.
Yeah, that's great. Let's space off, spacers. Oh, God. Hopefully console commanding up my level doesn't actually break the game in a weird way and the quests do just enable normally, so you know. I also hope I don't accidentally trigger Shattered Space because I don't want to bore you to death, you know what I mean? Anyway, star map. I guess we just fast travel around the place and see what we find. Let's go here, Leviathan. Oh, I need to go there first. Let's go here, Sagan. Is that named after the scientist fella? Carl Sagan Genesis, is that it?
Your grav jumps are as majestic as a...
Here we are, there's a ship! Hello, unknown vessel. Okay, this might be it. This could be it. I don't know. I will comply. I don't want any trouble. Whoa, what the fuck? I can't attack. Uh-oh. They are boarding us. Maybe this is it. This feels very scripty. Uh-oh, here we go. Hey! So we were just taking out one fell swoop. I'm pretty certain this is it.
I watched the comm beacon. By the time we arrive at Constellation, they should be prepped for containment. Although, are you sure they're what we're looking for? I'm not getting any readings from them anymore. Initial flag could have been a false positive. It does happen. However, could also be a case of latent manifestation. Regardless, I'll start getting them ready for it. Damn it. Another ship is jumping in.
This is interesting. I like those. Being invaded! Oh! Well, these guys are gone and dead. It seems really interesting. You get like a few deserted space stations in Starfield, but not too many, so this is kind of cool. I'm into this already. Alright. System error. Hello, you're just wandering in all casual, just like, hey, my name's Davis. How you doing? Yeah, right.
Huh. Hair's a little shorter, I think. I don't know, hard to tell. But I'm fairly sure you're you. And it looks like I found you not a moment too late.
You're the guy who used all the console commands to get here, huh?
Right? Yeah. Nasty thing, that beam of theirs. First blast disables your ship, second disables anyone on board.
Oh, my brain is broken. This is giving me like Fallout New Vegas vibes, you know, like Old World Blues. My brain is just complete mush. Is it in a jar? I sound like a sim. Hanesenan and Raru Haas.
Ah, yeah, you won't be able to talk for a while.
Oh, that's nice.
Or move.
Sure, you won't be able to understand me anyway, I'm Irish.
Scrambled.
People mostly just nod along and pretend they understand me. They're doing it right now.
Try not to strain yourself.
Shrumpf. I didn't get a shrumpf out of that guy.
Uh-huh. You don't say. Well, I'd love to continue this enthralling dialogue we've got going on, catch up on old times, but clock's ticking, so listen carefully. These guys who attacked you, it wasn't by accident. And if I hadn't intervened, you'd be on your way to a max security prison right now. These guys, they will come for you again, and right now there's precious little you could do to stop them.
Going to prison is not a consequence in this game, they just offer you a job. It's like a whole quest line.
So I'm gonna use my ship to lure them away. Give them something else to chase for a while. Once you can walk again, come find me at these coordinates. I'll do everything I can to keep you safe. You have my word on that. Now, let's get you out of this, and back to your ship.
By the way, again, I feel like I'm saying this a lot. Quality fucking the voice acting, it's pretty good, it's decent. Fucking better than decent for most mod projects, this is great. Again, it's a paid mod project, so it'd want to be good, but at the same time, you know, pretty decent. Port in a storm. Undock, I guess. Meet the mysterious individual at Stardock. Interesting. Now, is it all the way over here? Yeah, this place. PLZ, that's great, that's fantastic. We need to travel to Cheyenne. Says course. Let's jump and then go through the loading screen to get there. This ship is kind of weak at the moment, you know. I'm level 15 and I still have just the frontier or power up your grav drive. So I'm here's hoping there's no really difficult space combat sections. If there is, I can whack down the difficulty just for the sake of brevity, but we will cross that road when we get there.
Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
There, you didn't find any cocaine on me. Haha. Not yet, anyway. Now, do I have to travel to another star system? Yep. Let's go to Bernard Star. Just set a course there so I can get there effectively and jump.
Have a nice time in Aquila City.
I will not. This shite. There, now can I just go to the place I want to get to, going through 3 loading screens just to get here? If it was Spore, it'd all be seamless and I'd be there already. When did Spore come out? 2008? I wish I was playing Spore. See what I mean by just saying this ship is your own personal loading screen? It's, you know, this is fascinating. PLZ4Z, there's, oh shit, don't fire at them. I'm supposed to press E on them, and there you go, hail.
Your vessel is authorized to dock. Please begin approach.
Thanks, Babs. BABS, okay. Stardock Alpha, is this the space station that we build from the ground up? That'll be pretty neat if so. I put up your engine. The more you put up in your engine, the faster you go and the more maneuverability you get, which is pretty handy. It took me like half the game to realize not only does it make it faster, but it much improves maneuverability when you're doing space battles. Here's the docking animation, get used to it. Get very, very used to it. There's probably mods, there has to be mods to remove this, right? Surely. That'd be like mod number 1 for me. I don't think I've installed any Starfield mods. I made a Starfield mod. It's like a t-shirt mod. I'll link it if I remember to link it. Someone will probably need to remind me, but I did make a t-shirt mod for Starfield. That's there if you want us.
Hello. May I be of assistance?
Some guy told me to meet him here in the back alley in the second bathroom. I don't know what it's about, but he said he was gonna give him something. I hope it's money. And not my dignity.
Some guy. Unknown. All current station residents located in recreation area.
Thanks for that. I got this sword from hell. This is a nice looking place. The bar. Oh. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, this is pretty. This is a nice view.
Ah, and there he is.
There you are, long jaw.
Welcome to Stardock Alpha, my current home away from home. Glad you found your way here.
This does properly feel like DLC quality. It's reminding me of like a small like Fallout 3 DLC or something. Nice station you have here. Epic.
Oh, thanks, although it's not really mine. I'll introduce you to the owner later. But for now, I imagine you have a lot of questions, and I do have answers for you. But first, we need to talk about the people who attacked you.
Fine, I'm listening. Tell me what I need to know.
The group that attacked you, they're called Watchtower. Not surprised if you've never heard of them. To say they're clandestine would be an understatement.
Clandestine, isn't that a type of orange?
Seems they've made it their life's work to hunt down and confine individuals they consider dangerous. Individuals like you. And me.
Watchtower, huh? Good name for them to have. What can you tell me about Watchtower?
What can you say about a secretive galaxy-wide organization? I don't know. I can offer some information, but a lot of this will be conjecture. Given how well they hide themselves, I think it stands to reason Watchtower has infiltrated the major governments. Maybe the larger corporations too.
Oh no, all two of them.
Technology. I don't know if they created it themselves, but what they have is cutting edge and dangerous.
What counts as cutting edge in the sci-fi universe? Like a Death Star?
If Watchtower gets their hands on someone, chances are you'll never see that person again.
Watchtower, huh? Good name for them to have. Why am I complimenting them?
I'm glad you think so. But unfortunately for now, that's where the good news ends. Let me explain.
I'd be like, Nazis, huh? Nice ring to it. It's just a what?
Didn't escape your notice. For people like us, Watchtower like to employ a particular device. A kind of energy weapon. The first blast disables your ship, the second disables you. Leaving you absolutely helpless, and at Watchtower's tender mercy.
What if it just let me brain damage for like the entire rest of the game? That'd be interesting. It'd be like a Fallout 1 low intelligence run. Ooh, that'd be good. If this game had a bit of role playing, it actually would have had effective things like that, but no, it doesn't. My head felt like it was splitting in two.
Yeah, you're not the only one. First time I got hit, the next thing I saw was my lunch in reverse. Now, I'm a little sparse on the details, but I do know they call this weapon the Synapse Disruptor, which seems an apt name if you ask me. Oh, and here's the worst part. There's no foolproof counter to the Disruptor. None at all. Believe me, I've looked. I've tried. There's nothing.
You must have some way to counter it, otherwise why would you ask me to come here? We have to kill— everything has a weakness, exactly.
Well, glad you're staying optimistic. Alright, let me backtrack and rephrase things. There is no technological counter to this weapon. No magic shields or special kind of hull plating. But this brings me to why I made contact. I have devised a strategy that would keep you and me safe from Watchtower's impromptu abductions. But the catch is, it's not something I can do alone. And it's gonna take effort. I'm gonna need your help on this. And you're gonna need mine.
Are the Watchtower just gonna be like a completely human faction and that's kind of it? Oh, they did show to have like some kind of cybernetics, so that's kind of it, but you know, we're just gonna be fighting humans for the entire thing. That's brilliant. Tell me about your strategy.
It's fairly simple, really. Maybe you already noticed, but Watchtower's Disruptor. It takes a while to charge between bursts.
So it is the Death Star.
And as long as your ship has power, it needs to hit you at least twice in order to incapacitate. Now, if you're flying about all by your lonesome, it's not too difficult for Watchtower to blast you as many times as they need.
This is why we need a fleet.
What if you weren't by yourself? What if you had the support of other ships?
I'm listening. I don't have anywhere else to be right now.
In a nutshell, here's my strategy. You don't fly alone anymore. Instead, you get some buddies. You get more ships. You get a fleet.
Why wasn't this in the base game that I think of it? A fleet of other ships? Ship companions? How was that not a thing?
Ships there to cover you. They'd never get a second hit. Giving you time to recover.
I have to pay for this feature.
Avoid capture.
Thanks, Bethesda. See what I mean?
Right?
They're just selling features to me. Okay, that's a fairly good plan. I can see that working.
Okay, good. I'm happy you're on board with this fleet idea. You know that the first time that we... Oh, right. Yeah, we've not really been introduced yet, have we? Let's rectify that. My name's Torin. Just Torin.
Hi, Torin.
I guess you could say I'm a traveler. Yeah, I travel the stars. Here and there, and sometimes back again.
Rivets and backstory, I will say.
And it's likely during those travels I got the attention of Watchtower. And been trying to shake him off ever since.
Good to know you, Torin. I'm Michael. I appreciate you helping me.
I think nothing of it.
To Oizy companion, he loved us.
Okay then, if we're going to make this fleet idea work, it's about time we get a move on, before Watchtower catches us with our pants down.
I don't want to be captured by Watchtower, pants down or up. Listen, let's not rule anything out here. I didn't say I didn't want to be caught with my pants down, you know what I'm saying?
You and me both.
You know what I'm saying. He's on our side. He's on my team.
Some hardware, equipment, especially designed to handle this sort of thing.
Why do all of my recordings turn out so homoerotic? I don't. It keeps happening.
Model 2 Fleet Sync control node. And he knows where we can find one too.
Great, a dungeon?
But the problem is, control node's not easily accessible. It's stored away in an old facility with no simple way in.
I figured.
But I got a solution for that. Here, catch.
What are you throwing at me, STDs? Skydrop flare, okay. What's this, some sort of grenade? He just threw a grenade at me.
Our solution. You ever hear about the orbital drops the UC and Freestar Collective did during the Colony War?
Not really, the game doesn't explain the lore very well.
The planet side would toss down a flare, like the one I just gave you. It would mark a spot, and then depending on what the flare signaled, ships in orbit would fire down whatever was requested. Emergency backup, supplies, or sometimes just a good old airstrike. Or orbit strike, I guess. They called them skydrops. Very versatile, very useful. And now, very illegal. Forbidden by the armistice. At least, for the military.
The military keep banning stuff that's really fun. But you know, supply drops, white phosphorus, bunch of killjoys.
And that's what we're going to use to get into that facility and grab the hardware we need.
I'm ready. Let's just get it and do the dungeon. I'm ready.
Like to hear. Time to get moving. Jump in your ship and meet me outside. Hail me when you're ready and we'll plot a course. I'm glad we're doing this. You and me. We'll show Watchtower they picked the wrong people to mess with. This time.
Hey, you actually feel confident and optimistic. Let's go, Sarah Morgan. Babylicious. If she were president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln. That's very objectifying. I'm actually sorry, yeah, she's standing back because that's actually not a good way to treat a woman. Do you like ham? Let's go do a dungeon. Let's go do some fun stuff. Now we have to undock. I love this mechanic so much. Hail, Torn. I already said hi to him. Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service? Okay, Torn, are you, like, already gone to another stair system, or what are you here? Hello. Hey, I can say hi to you.
We're gonna be jumping to Eridani 3 in the Eridani system. Once we're there, we can get things started. You good to go?
Let's feckin' bounce, baby boy. Understood, I'll set a course.
Okay then. Power up your grav drive and take point. I'll be right behind you.
Coming up from the rear, what did I say, homoerotic? Here we go, grav drive, let's go. Here's hoping I don't have to jump to like 50 billion different stair systems. Eridani, how far away is this? Okay, it's over here. Can I jump here? Okay, I can. Thank God. Here's hoping we don't get stuck in the middle of space because I've traveled too many parsecs. 5, 4, 3. See what I mean? You're just deciding the length of your loading screen. Thanks. As if there's not enough waiting in this game. I'm hoping the game does actually load in the background during those grav timers. I feel like it does. Right? I feel like I would have to do that to some extent. This is a cool planet. Big ocean world. That's kind of nice. Can I look at it? Yeah, and it has a nice moon on it and everything. That's kind of cool. Big ocean world, and it does have north and south poles. That is fascinating. Anyway, we're going somewhere else completely. 6, 5, 4, you know what I mean? Just to travel so many different stair systems, it takes minutes. It should not. It should just be, and you're there. you ever play Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time? You could actually fly from planet to planet in that game. And it had like little star systems and small little planets you could do like little puzzles on, and it was neat. Anyway, Starfield should have been inspired by that game that came out in like 2009. Anyway, here's this planet. It looks more boring than the one I was just looking at. But let us land and find our objective. Okay, I don't land. Do I just talk to the fella? Scan area. Okay, yeah, go back. So scan the actual planet itself. Is there a scan button? Here we go. I completely forgot you can do this. Okay, I did those. Do I scan from the air, maybe?
Receiving your telemetry. There it is. I see our facility, near one of the poles. Huh. Gren wasn't kidding. Most of it's buried under ice.
Ooh, an ice station. It'll be like that film with the thing. What's it called? You know, the thing? I can't remember.
Hey, I'm detecting incoming ships. They're small. Look like drones. Watchtower drones, damn! They probably detected our scan. We'll have to deal with them before we can head to the planet's surface.
Space combat's my favorite.
Carry disruptors.
I already have a vestibular disorder, and this space combat's not gonna make us any easier, but let's give it a go. Let me thicken. I'm pressing let me put into my lasers. Okay, save. Oh great, space combat, my favorite thing ever. And then we go up. Oh, there, fuck it, okay. What? Okay, alright. They just destroyed me in like one hit. Yeah, I need to pause. Settings. Guess what I'm doing?
I'll show you.
Repair your ship 0. Okay. That's fantastic. I didn't even get to move then. Oh, come on, game. Did I not do settings to make that easier? Why are they doing more damage to me? You deal much more damage, enemies deal little damage. Yeah, it's on easy. Why are they doing so much damage to me now? Okay, just fly. And repair. And I know my ship is fucked. Repair. I didn't do anything. Why are these guys so strong? Anyway. So yeah, this ship might be a little underleveled for this. Might be a little bit underleveled. Don't worry, we're not going to use cheats when I'm on the actual ground doing the combats, because, you know, combat's actually very simple in this game. It's not too hard at all. That's still very difficult. It's just the ships. Alright, come here. This is chilling. This is my favourite part of the game, isn't it? And even if I had the health for this would just take so long and be boring. There we go, I don't know.
Glad it was just drones.
They were fucking difficult for drones.
I'll need to stay in orbit in order to use Skydrive.
I need like the 3-star ranger ship you get at the end of that quest line. That's a very sick ship to have.
I'll provide further instructions.
Alright, I got land, find facility.
Keep warm. Conditions down there don't seem overly hospitable.
Okay.
Okay, have a good landing.
From here on out, we're back to not cheating, not using the console commands. Like I do with some. Get me on this planet. Industrial facility. It's right next to this one. They're not too far from each other. You never feel like a proper explorer in this game. You're always just going to things that are already found. You know what I mean? Even like points of interest. Every time you discover a planet, there's going to be pirates and stuff on it already. So it's just like, you're not an explorer, you're a tourist. You're a glorified tourist. Interesting, this is like an icy planet, I guess. That could be sand or ice.
How many life forms are roaming this planet? Time to find out.
There's one right there. You blind. Bang! Bang! Okay, you're level 25. You could be a toughie. I don't have a lot of energy weapon ammo. Uh-oh. I also don't have a lot of med packs. This could be a tough little section. Why is it telling me to get back on my ship? Land at the facility. Am I not at the facility? Now we're going to it? I don't know. I don't understand. I thought we were landing at it. Maybe I went to the wrong marker? I don't think so. Okay. Now this looks snowy. This looks completely different to where we were. Okay, what's going on? What part of the map am I on? Was it like... Oh, there was like another section? Okay. Yeah, whatever.
Here's what you need to do. In order for Skydrop to work, the ship deploying needs pinpoint coordinates and a drop request. So, take out that flare I gave you, punch in a request for a surface missile, then throw a flare near the exposed portion of the facility. That's right, we're blasting this sucker open. And I've only got one missile on board, so make sure you don't mess up.
Strikes, surface missile. Oh, here we go, we actually get to launch the nuke! Programming flares for surface missile. Brilliant. Do I throw the flare like a grenade? Ammo. Isn't grenade like its own little... yes, it is. Oh, it's already equipped. Good job, Micky.
Okay, that's a good read. System's got a lock. Missile loaded.
I've no ammo.
Skydrop deployed.
Bang, bang. Look like fucking... I do look like Metroid. Okay. He just said nice work and I'm dead. He probably told me to stand back, right? That's a cool sequence. You blow up the base to get in. I'm very good at Starfield today. Oh, for fuck. The stealth skill makes it more difficult for enemies to detect you. Is that right?
Facility you're looking for shouldn't be too far away.
Yeah.
That's right. We're blasting this sucker open. And I've only got one missile on board. So make sure you don't mess up.
He didn't even say jump out of the way. He just said throw the flare and then the missile should hit it. So... Okay, I don't feel like that was completely on me, but I guess I should go back a bit.
Lock, missile loaded, Skydrop deploying. Nice work.
Sarah Morgan just went blind. Hey, alright, girl. You okay, Oak?
Oh shit!
Oh shit is right.
I should have mentioned this sooner. This is an old Watchtower facility we're breaking into.
Great. I have the Doom shotgun. Will this do? Level 50?
Just used our only Skydrop. Shit.
Okay, yeah, I feel like I'm not supposed to kill it.
Get some distance between you and that mech, now!
It's like a proper walking mech and everything. These weren't in the original Starfield. It was like cut content or whatever. Or they might do a future DLC about it. Or they won't. But that's cool. It's a walking bipedal mech. That's kind of sick.
To Star Dock, and my friends there will help you. And if we don't see each other again, best of luck. I got complete confidence in you. Hey, you want to see something cool? Fix your eyes on the mech.
I'm looking right at some baby.
3, 2, 1. Touchdown.
Whoa, okay. Did he blow himself up? You didn't have to do that. We could have just found a way to kill him. Did he jump out? I'm guessing he like jumped out of the ship right at the end. Hello, okay, you're destroyed. Mech components, ooh, weekend. Sell I know what contraband is weekend. Sell that at the other place. Ooh, that'll be interesting. Does it weigh a lot in there? Does it weigh too much? I'm gonna guess that other fella isn't dead. That's what I'm gonna guess right now, okay? Here we go, into, see, old. Frozen space station abode, Watchtower listening post, alright. Let's see what we got in store for us at this frozen waste. This is like Shadow Moses. Except very orange and not very blue. This looks very cool inside. It doesn't seem very abandoned. This seems very new. Okay, there's enemies around, there's enemies about. Watchtower components, ooh, that's not worth that much to be contraband, but I have to remember to sell my contraband before going to a sushi. I'm gonna forget, aren't I? Watch me forget. Hello, oh, you're just a little thing. A little turret, aren't you? Dang. The Doom shotgun is just so overpowered. Oh shit, you take a lot of damage. I don't have a lot of like healing packs or anything. Can I eat some foods? Celery. There we go. Juice pack. Red wine. That doesn't do any health. A lime. I'll just eat a whole lime in the middle of combat. Oat cluster and a pear and a salmon fillet. And a bite snack and sparkling water. That'll do. Now we've a bit of health. It still took a lot of food to get me there, but you know, it's health regardless, I guess. Bang! I need some better weapons. Bang! Oh, I forgot I'm like... I kind of like, over-leveled myself up to 15, so no wonder these guys might be a little bit difficult. It'd be cool if we could fight some human enemies and like get some guns that are kind of level to our level.
System failure.
Caseless shotgun shells, I'll take. More of those, I will. We also do have the very overpowered pistol, but I kind of want to avoid using that for now if we can. You know, get a bit of combat experience in. I did use console commands to do the space flight, but they were like destroying me in a couple of shots. Ooh, here we go. We are getting a calibrated pistol that should do some decent bit of damage. That is 12 and that is 25. I will take that. Bang. Okay. They should kind of do us okay, I think, for now. And it should do decent at range. Right, here you are. Ho-ho. Yeah, make sure you miss all your shots there. Okay, it's doing alright. It's not bad, it's a bit of defense. Okay, now where's the next section we get to? Is it up here? Do I need to fly up there? I need to go around here and get up here, and this is all very fun to traverse on it. Maybe we go through here and then it loops around to where we need to go. Yes, indeedly do it does. Alright. You there, Sarah? You alright, girl? Come on over here. You can see from my flashing flashlight. You don't like that, do you? You're not very talkative. 0 wire. What you mean? There's wire there. 0 of it, my ass. Die, you fucker. Go down, go down. Take my clicks. Take my clicks. I'm like Adam Sandler's Epic. Not Click Wedding Singer. I prefer that film.
Let's do this.
We've just done it. They're dead.
Useful, and just leave the rest.
Shut up. Oh, that missed. That would have been very funny for a comedic effect if it hit. Okay, there's tons of E. Oh, mom's dead. Fuck. Don't die now. That would kind of stink. That would stink in the pink. Just go behind corners. That's the best defense in a Bethesda game. Corners. The AI are just dumb as bricks. They will never figure out how to just slightly aim to the left. There we go. Now to eat all my food again. These rations do a lot for healing, and there we go.
Possible.
I guess I'll take some of your resources and things. I guess that's kind of useful, maybe. I love picking up things like reactive gauge. I love looting things like that. That's very interesting in my space games. Did I get any ammo for my Equinox? I did! I'm getting plenty of Equinox ammo. Use this gun, it's kind of okay. It might be actually kind of weak comparatively to these enemies because, again, I overleveled. But you know, maybe I just should have loaded one of my stronger characters to do this. Maybe, I don't know. God, that is loud. I know, alarm, enemy here, I know. I know, game, I know. I know, don't I know? Don't I know well? Go away, take off. I'm getting rivets, that's very riveting. God, that alarm is loud, shut up. Anything cool here? Chicken, I'll take chicken. I need a lot of health. A nuclear fuel rod. It looks very fun to sit on, I'll give you that. Trauma pack, give me that, those are very useful to have. Security bulletin, override security. Let me override the security so it shuts up. Oh, thank God I shut it down. Security bulletin, all personnel must present proper clearance badges upon request, no exceptions. Random ID scans be conducted throughout the facility. There's loads of turrets and there's alarm protocols. Incident advisory. This is a reminder that all incidents involving restricted projects must be reported directly to command. No exceptions. The recent anomaly in the upper levels has triggered a temporary facility-wide lockdown. Security teams are to follow standard containment protocols until further notice. Interesting. We are still assessing the situation, but early indications suggest an internal systems malfunction tied to the AI integration trials. Personnel working in proximity to these systems are advised to report any unusual activity immediately. It's like an AI is overtaking the facility. Is this like Progress in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic? I actually like Progress a lot. I think it's a fun planet. Do you like Progress, Sarah? Anyway. This is a very spooky place. No more trauma packs. It's very good, I need them. I'm kind of bad at combat neurojack. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. That's alright. What if I get close to you? Do you do anything? You alright, Pudsey? You alright, pal? You okay? I feel like you're supposed to activate. Even Sarah's confused then and she's like, come on, pal. Do you have performance anxiety or what? Do you have whiskey dick? He probably does. Door locked expert. You know what? Now I actually can't be asked doing any Starfield lockpicking today, so I'll take any chance to not do the lockpicking I can guess. Even though I do actually like the lockpicking in Starfield, but there's some days where I just cannot be asked, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some days puzzles are very invigorating for the mind, and other days I can't be fucking asked. Ooh, cool. I can turn off my flashlight. This is a very, like, uniquely designed little dungeon here. I do like it quite a bit. It looks freaking epic. Oh, they're all, like, turned off and shut down. I don't believe this is a glitch. This is one of those, when you activate the facility, they'll all turn on kind of thing. I would assume, anyway. This place is, like, really well designed. This is, like, a properly cool new dungeon. So far, I will say, the Watchtower, pretty worth it, especially too if you got it at the discount. It actually would have been a decent little bit of content to get, but I paid full price for it. But even at full price, I'm not like complaining too much. Okay, what the there's dogs and everything. Maybe I should not have activated these enemies so early. Okay, they're not all activated. Interesting. Just some of them. I love the energy weapons in Starfield. They're actually kind of fun to use. I hope the energy weapons in Fallout 5 are just like this. That'd be epic. So let's do another bit of looting, because I need a lot more stuff. The history of xenobiology, great. There's like 2 lines in it. I love the lore in this game. It's very, very accessible. Requires a key. Okay, that's probably how we get our fast, quick exit out. Starfield thankfully has the Skyrim system of being able to leave dungeons very quickly, and Fallout 4 has it too. You know, you can't forget Fallout 4, even though I'd rather forget about Fallout 4. Anyway. 191 credits, that's a lot. So I can't override the power. Arm power routing switches, find a way. Retrieve the control node, flip the correct switch, find a way to proceed. Okay. Project assessment, core stability holds at 95%. Overclock scenarios are preventing overheating. They are testing mechs, aren't they? They're doing special mech testing. Is this just Metal Gear? It is Shadow Moses because there's mechs. And they can probably launch nukes. Walking bipedal weapons, they're making a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. I've deduced it. It's just Metal Gear Solid, isn't it?
You picked the wrong day to piss me off.
I thought Sarah was saying that to me because I picked up the lettuce. Did you steal a lettuce, you psychopath? And she fucks off. Ooh, can I go in here? Looks like there's a lot to lose here. But so far, this is a decent little dungeon, decent little voice acting, decent little bit of scripted sections. It feels proper professional. You know, the old King Gap, they know what they're doing. They're sanctioned by Bethesda at this point, but you know, it's second quality work. I can't wait to play the Skyrim creations. I think that'll be fun. Fields of Everglass, oh my god, 2 pages. A book with 2 pages in it. That's fucking crazy, I'll read that for later. There's Ratchet. Where's Clank? Where is he? I've been talking about Ratchet and Clank a lot today. I'm in one of those moods. Hard times. These aren't the lyrics to the Paramore song. Gonna make you wonder why you even try. I can rest here? Okay. I was in the middle of combat, but I'll rest, I guess. Epic. You were the soundest sleeper I've ever seen. You're damn right. I was just sleeping in the middle of combat music. Oh, is that all I do? Now I just need the control. Okay, I thought it was going to be like a little puzzle where you go around and find fuses and stuff, but now you just flick the switches and that says, oh, enemies appear, right? Oh, more to kill. Who? Smoked salmon fillets and drink pack of milk. That's great. I guess the rest of the enemies won't spawn until I advance in this area. Right. I opened the door, didn't I? I'm doing loads of things, aren't I? Watchtower Robot Model 8, get down! Get down to fucking clown! You're opening fire, you might as well. You're very strong against my Doom shotgun. Maybe Doom Guy would meet his match. I'm guessing because I picked up this shotgun at a low level, it's probably, is there like a level attached to it? Fire rate, it is 97 damage, which is kind of high. Regardless. I don't think like there's that much level scaled items in this game, to an extent. But enemies do drop more weapons with varied upgrades at higher levels, with more damage and all that kind of stuff, so it kind of is. This is fun. I'm just like Starfield dungeon delving. Starfield, I think, is at its strongest when you are dungeon delving and looting and doing the standard Bethesda gameplay. I do think that's when the game is at its strongest. Exploring around, combat and maneuverability, it's pretty fun. It's not bad, it's engaging. You can fly around, you can shoot, and you can do all the things. My boost back is very crappy at the moment, but you know, otherwise I don't find combat too bad. I think it's actually kind of enjoyable at times. It's just the like enemy variety that really gets to me at times, and we're just mostly fighting robots here, but it's kind of like an overall Starfield issue where a lot of what you're going to be fighting is just humans. Just lots of humans. I'm not saying this game specifically needed aliens and stuff like that, because it might have made it more interesting, I don't know. I don't think the NASA punk aesthetic was very engaging, but you know. What can you do? Draft resignation letter. Why would you just leave it on the table? My role in upkeep is redundant. There is a broader objective here. It is above my clearance level and irrelevant to my duties. Order getting 6. Security protocols continue to escalate. Lockdown drills are increasing. Access restrictions tightening. There is a shift in posture that suggests an unspoken threat. If risks have changed, personnel should be informed. Instead, we are expected to work without context. You know, that's actually a very realistic way of somebody sending in a resignation letter, being like, you're not putting me into the loop, and we are defending against a threat we have no idea about. And that kind of worries me, so I am out the gap. I think he left at a good time if he was even able to leave, because it did say draft, and they probably wanted to kill him because, you know, a classified project and all that. Air circulation oscillation. System initialization. Healing paste, first aid, and yeah. Yeah. Reminder, reset process. Retrieve the control node. Okay, activate out of sequence, and the system resets. You need to start over. Do I need to do this in order? The moderator requires all generators to be activated in the correct sequence. Okay. Has an indicator light when activated in the correct order. The lights will cycle to green. Is this just like green, 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 red? Okay, I don't think it's giving me any hints to which one it is, so we just do it by eye. Remote turret control. Ooh. Update friend or foe status? Recalibrate. There we go, it's gonna protect me. That's nice, I didn't even need to like properly hack it. Or do a digipick. What I will say in Starfield is it's kind of annoying that you digipick absolutely everything, which I guess kind of makes sense for the game's world in a way, but you know, if you're hacking a computer, it's a digipick. If it's a door, it's a digipick. I would have liked it if they had a separate computer hacking minigame like Fallout, but you know, I guess it makes sense for like the game world why it would all be the same. Anyway. Green. Green. There we go, I fell that one. You. Why is this one on? This one, this one, this one, that one? Did I do it? Okay, so this one is correct. Okay, system initialization. It kind of tells you which ones you need to do in order. Air circuits, turbines, and transform. I assume transformer next, because power? That's wrong. It's going to turn off. Alright, so system initialization. Turbine. Okay, now transformer. Oh, it's distribution, so it's not like the actual system turn on. Okay, I know. You. Great, I did the basic fucking green, red puzzle. Oh, that was a cool sound. That was very basic. This is sick! Look at this! This is fucking huge! Alright. I'm liking this. I'm liking this so far. This is dope. I'm taking a screenshot because that looks cool. This facility is fucking huge. Look at the scale of this place. Now, there are actually some big facilities like this in the original Starfield. You can tell this place is big because my frames are dropping. There are some big locations in Starfield. Even in Shattered Space, there are some big little stations and things. Hello, you're right. Don't attack me. I can't move past you. Maybe you're here for a reason. Maybe I can't move past you. Alright, fair enough. This place is fucking massive. It's gigantic. It's so big even those fans are moving at a different FPS because I'm so far away from them, I imagine. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. Hello, turrets. Hello. Can I take this ship? Can this be my ship? Can I upgrade ship? Oh, we have mechs and everything. Ooh, this looks fucking epic. This is cool. I'm liking the Watchtower King gas. Your creations are sick, buddy. I really do like them. Man, I should have done just a whole video on just this, because I'm a little limited about how much I can cover of this at the moment, but this is fucking sick. I do recommend this. It's actually dope. Please tell me I can take this ship. Right, this is mine now. Auto-saving. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Control node port extract. That is epic. Return to Stardock. Now, can I just get in? This ship is in no condition to fly. Oh man. Starfield, just when things are going well, Starfield knows exactly when to just bring you back down, you know what I mean? Every time you find a cool ship, being like, oh, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna sell it, or I'm gonna make it my new ship and I'm gonna like have a big ship collection. It's like, no, back to Earth, buddy. No more fun for you. You're having too much enjoyment. You're having too much fun.
Time to get back to the world, eh?
Yeah, don't remind me.
All by yourself too.
Jesus Christ, you jump scared the feck out of me. Torin, you're alive. Yeah, you jumped out. You survived the crash. Easy to guess.
I am? Huh. You're right. How about that? Guess I do have some explaining to do. But not here. Not now.
Are you a robot?
We'll be safer back.
Do you have clones? You probably have clones.
And also get started on your fleet.
Ooh, I'm gonna get started on that. Fair enough, let's get going.
Sounds good to me. Now call me crazy, but I don't think my ship is gonna be flying anytime
You're not
soon.
crazy, you're Torin.
So I'm gonna have to bum a ride. Don't worry though, I am a great co-pilot. I only ever crash ships when I mean to.
I'll take an extra companion, why not?
Okay, let's head back to...
Oh, that's cool. That was an interesting little sequence.
Or me.
That was me, I felt really loud, didn't I? Oh, everything's gonna turn back on and we have to fight our way out of here, don't we?
Huh. Evidently, pulling that control node had one or two unforeseen consequences.
Skydrop mech. Uh-oh, we're gonna fight a mech.
No. We are
This does seem like a big, like, boss arena room.
We cannot fight this thing. It's shields. There's no way we can get through those.
The ship, use the ship.
Power needed.
Use this ship. We're right here.
I think I got a plan. Stay here and get behind some damn cover.
I know exactly what you're gonna do.
Just checking. Corvette's missing some systems. But it does have a synapse.
Yeah, we can't destroy this thing. Look at it, it's so janky getting through here, but it looks dope otherwise. I need to actually kill the other enemies that are around.
Here's the plan. We can draw power from the facility. You just need to flip some breaker switches. Should be 4 of them around the hangar bay.
Oh, I figured.
I'll regulate things from here. You flip those switches fast as
Okay, well the balcony was up here, and I'm assuming these enemies are going to halt my way. Okay, so one back around here, there's one on the floor, we can loop around.
Resistance.
Uh-oh. This is actually thrilling. I'm liking this. Pop, 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 pop. By the way, my performance has absolutely tanked in this hangar. It was fine throughout all the other places, but there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of things going on. Don't tell me they're in order. See, if I look over here, smooth 60 FPS, and then it just falls. Okay, there's loads of these things. Get out your Doom shotgun. Get out your Doom shossy to hossy. Bang! But yeah, impressions of this creation so far, it's actually pretty good. If you have a bit of Starfield credits left over from your deluxe edition and you haven't bought anything yet, this is currently on sale. So if I can go for it, lads, I'd recommend it. I think it's good. It gets a thumbs up from Micky. Okay. There you go. Here, taking a bit of shots. 20 enemies with a shotgun. Fair enough. But that doesn't do as much damage as I thought. This pistol does like slightly more. This pistol does like more DPS, I think.
Flip the breakers. The disruptor's not going to power itself.
And now you're moving out of the way. Okay, yeah.
Maintaining search pattern.
Oh god, he's chasing after me. He sounds like the Iron Giant, kinda. I like that. Oh, I like that. Oh. Okay, get your med pack in. Get your med pack in. Don't die. There you go. There's only a little pistol. Trilling, combat trilling, music, power breaker. Can I just go across here? Yes, I can. Epic. And there's more of you. Okay. You're strong pickers. Just stay back. I have no more med packs after this. Uh-oh. That's bad. Do I have any, like, stronger... I don't have too many powerful weapons. I do have the energy sword. I have to remember I have that, because that's actually kind of powerful. I imagine the spacesuit I'm wearing is legitimately carrying me because it offers a lot of defense. And it was like a free little creation you could just download, so hey. God, oh god, that's low health, okay. He went over the railing. Oh, I have like trauma packs and stuff, don't I? I do, I have 3 of them, use them up. Any other med packs around here? You have some ammo. What about my Equinox? Yes, there's actually ammo for this, and it does a decent bit of damage. Two more switches. I can do is, Micky can, Micky me. I can do is, Starfield. Oh, okay, Equinox doing not much damage, but again, it is a kind of a low level Equinox. God damn it, you're doing so much health damage to me. Back off. I think my pistol does like more damage than this feckin' laser rifle anyway. Lettuce, chicken, onion, ramen. Milk stout? I don't want milk stout. That sounds really feckin' nice. Do you ever have like a Guinness milk stout? It's very good. It's very nice. Harvest rice, salmon fillet. I just had a salmon sandwich while this fella's shooting at me. I know, sorry, I was like frying salmon on my little portable stove, wasn't I? Having a nice little lunch for myself. Haha, bye now. I'm just gonna run past most of the enemies now. Just run past. Oh, how do I get over here? Okay, there's ladders right there, that's how. Hey! Thank God for jetpacks, huh? I imagine Fallout 5 is probably going to have jetpacks that work a lot like Starfield's one, because there was like a power armor jetpacks in Fallout 4. I don't think I've ever used a jetpack in Fallout 4. I don't think I've ever gotten that far in Fallout 4 to use it. In terms of leveling anyway, I've done most of the quests in that game, is what I mean. Any other cool stuff here? Any bits of loot? This is a fairly large dungeon. Oh, the mech's right next to the feckin' final button. Okay, well, don't kill me. Get out. Okay, run. Run. Eat your veal, eat your turkey, eat your multivitamins. I don't know. Terra Brew, drink that. Okay, now run. Run like the wind, bullseye. Oh no, I'm low on oxygen. Take the feckin' shot. I'm dead. Have I died or... Okay, it's a scripted sequence. Thanks feckin' God. Schmins and Schmiedels.
Pins and needles? Yeah, I know. You got zapped by the disruptor. Of course that would happen. I should have thought of that. Sorry, that's my bad. But hey, the mech's out of commission. See? Nothing but fried circuits now.
Interesting.
All thanks to you. You're not half bad at this whole thinking on your feet thing.
I was mostly using a jetpack. Schmank Schmoo, I'm calling him Schmoo.
You're welcome. Drool running down your chin and still impeccable manners. Bravo.
You just made me brain dead. This can't be good for my brain cells.
I'd expect. Guessing the disruptor didn't get a clean hit on you. Huh. That's lucky.
Is it like if you're constantly getting x-rays, you just get like a little bit of dose of radiation in your body every single time, so if I'm getting more disruptor hits, it's just making me more stupid little by little by little, but it adds up.
Come on, let's hightail it back to Stardock.
Okay, let's get back. I want to make a fleet. I want to do the thing. Running while encumbered will quickly drain my... Great, yeah. Can I increase my carry capacity more? Yes, I can. Epic. Now, I do actually have a bunch of contraband that I need to sell. And then we can go back and maybe, hopefully, invest stuff into our ship. Now, can I just leave this dungeon like this? That would be epic if I can. Set a course, baby. Oh, I can't fast travel from this location. Epic. There has to be like a quick fast travel way to get back, right? I'm hoping. Actually, if I search around here, why am I just walking? Run, sprint. There might be a quick way to exit out of here, I would imagine. I hope. Here? This is the downside to this place being too big. It's fucking hard to get out. I was going to check along these little wall areas to see if there's no quick exits. I don't think so. Let's just get back. I believe it was out here. Yes, indeedly it was. The load zone. Let's all go to the load zone. Oh, we actually got a drop of the pistol. The Apollo 9. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I will take that. Give me that. I will actually equip that now, I believe. I believe the ammo for this gun is also unique. I think, because I don't think I've ever seen that before in Starfield. I'm not sure if that's new. Here's kind of an annoying thing about the pistol, is that modified version of it, it doesn't actually have an icon in your quick select menu. So, you know, it's not ideal. It's not the best. Look at that, it looks very Call of Duty 4, doesn't it? Doesn't it just? Oh, here's a quick way out. Please tell me this is just how we get back to our ship all nice and fast. That'd be nice. Yeah, kind of. That was a cool and neat little dungeon, I will say. Alright, extreme code. We are right back outside. That was fucking quick. That was quick as can be. Okay, can I fast travel from here now? Remember, I need to get to the den, I believe, first, because we have loads of shite to sell. Boom, we can jump. Fan frickin' tastic. Just don't get attacked by ships. Do I need to discover the den first or something like this? Repair your ship, whatever you do. Do I have no ship parts? I'm pressing 0 to repair, it's not doing anything. Uh-oh.
People say I need more bodies. Why not?
Yeah, the adoring fan is very gay for me.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2.
Oh no, that fucking stinks. Anyway. Is this the den? Hostile activity. It's not Sol. It's somewhere close to Sol. Wolf, there it is, right? Wolf, I'm almost certain it's here. Yeah, bye now. Good luck on Altair 2. That's named after the fellow from Assassin's Creed, isn't it? Ezio.
This is Sirach on the Starfield Oracle. We are anomalous readings.
Oh no, that's Shattered Space. No, get away from that. Get away from... No. Feck off. I'm not doing you right now. The den, here we go. Set course. Travel. Bye now. I think that's Shattered Space that was trying to contact us. Let us land here and sell off our contraband. And dock. Don't we have to go through the very fun animation if I just want to dock here and sell my stuff, and then I have to undock, and then I have to fast travel to the next place, and then that's going to take another 10 seconds, and then I'm going to get to a loading screen where I'm just going to get to the other space station where I need to dock in that one too, and that's going to take time. And then I need to go in and talk to the fella and maybe start our Starfleet, and then I can leave and undock that. And there's so much docking. There's too much docking altogether. Hey Marcel. Yeah. Stock dialogue. I know. Yeah. I have illegal shit.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Sell. Watchtower components. Sell all. Didn't I have more contraband? Miscellaneous. That's it. 2,000 actually, or all that much. Can I go to all just in case? So I don't have any more contraband sneaking around, just to give a quick glance. Okay, so I want to buy from you actually. Aid. Do you have spaceship parts? No. Well, do you have medpacks? No. Oh, you do have medpacks. Okay, I'll take all of those. Well, bye now. Thanks for that.
That's exactly your problem. You don't think
they're having a scripted sequence there anyway. Cockpits, because we need to undock, don't we? Undock. There we go. Oh, it says recommended level 35. Yeah, that's for that's definitely Shattered Space. You can do it now. But it does give you a recommended level. Okay, let's go back here to Pizzazzy. And more loading. I could just put more points into my grabbing to be quicker, but you know, I like the crib. And dock. There we can see what I mean. Just so much traveling, and then you have to get to the space station again and travel there, and it's just so much downtime. And bored. That took a while. I just wanted to sell some stuff, and that took like frickin' half an hour.
Torin!
Jesus Christ.
Why is it every time we get back from a supply run, you're nowhere to be found? Is it really that hard to stay put and not leave the station unattended?
You sound like Amy from Futurama.
You're exaggerating. It's not every time. Besides, Babs was here.
Babs can't regulate the station's power core. You know, the unstable power core.
So, how was your supply run? Those surgeon guys have everything you need?
No, they didn't. Per usual. And don't think I didn't notice you changing the subject.
Speaking of changing the subject, let me introduce my friend here.
I'm guessing this means I can start making my fleet now. Nice to meet you. I'll be very nice and humble. Sorry if I've caused you trouble.
Don't worry, you didn't. Torin, on the other hand.
This is the person I told you about, Harper. The one I was looking for. He was almost a permanent guest of Watchtower. Thankfully, though, I was there to save his sorry ass. Instead of waiting alone on an empty station, twiddling my thumbs.
Oh, I see. Huh. Then I guess you had a good excuse to not be here. You're off the hook. This time.
1,000 thank yous, my fair lady. Thy generosity is truly boundless.
Put a sock in it, Torin. And you, Torin's friend? From what I understand, you be no fan of Watchtower.
The writing in this is very reminiscent of Starfield's writing.
Come talk to me.
It very much has that style.
Got a job for you.
Oh, you've worked for me.
That's Harper. Stardock belongs to her as much as it belongs to anyone. She lets a few of us hang out here, provided we don't misbehave.
So you got the control node, how do we get a fleet?
For that, we need to go talk with Gren. He's a ship engineer. Can help us get everything set up and installed. You've not met him yet, so maybe I should... Gren maybe isn't what you'll be expecting. But you don't need to worry about him. He's on our side.
He's either evil or not a human. Let's go meet Gren.
That's the spirit.
Is he here?
We should head over to Gren's workshop. Or, I suppose we could go to the bar. It's up to you what we do.
I want to go to Gren first. I want to see how we can set up a fleet in this, because that'll be interesting to see how it is done. Hello, Gren. Jesus.
So you found him after all.
You're intimidating.
Good. Better with us than in Watchtower's hands.
You have a cool armor set. I was warned you may not be what I expected, still didn't expect this.
Your reaction is understandable. Apologies if I caused distress. Maybe I should remove my helmet.
Oh, you seem very nice and cordial, though.
Actually,
very polite.
Okay.
That might make it worse. Hey! It's you. You're the fella. Forget the ugly stick the whole tree fell in it. I'm not going to be mean. Someone needs to offer me an explanation.
Really should have prepared you better for this.
It's just a bit of cybernetics.
Is ex-Watchtower. He's defected. No longer with them. Now he's as much their enemy as you or me. And as for his colorful appearance...
Is it because you're bald?
Torin, I won't be offended. We can speak plainly.
I like your voice.
If you're curious, please, feel free to ask any questions you might have. I'll answer what I can.
You know what? It's the first time I'm actually interested in a bit of introspection. Your face, are you alright?
Unwell? No. In fact, right now I'm likely in better health than anyone on this station. My appearance is a result of genetic manipulation, something that most members of Watchtower are subjected to. It's a voluntary procedure, but one that's required to move up the ranks.
I need help. I want to build a big fleet.
That means you recovered the control node.
Didn't I just?
Got it right here. Was exactly where you said we'd find it. Although a heads up about the mechs would have been nice.
Yeah, all two of them were great.
Mechs? I'm shocked there were any remaining. They were all flagged for transfer. I hope they didn't cause too much trouble.
There were two bipedal robots. What do you think?
Still, you should probably work on your intel.
Intel is Harper's specialty, not mine. If you hand me the control node, we can begin building your fleet.
Sure, take it.
Acceptable condition. Should suffice. I've already done most
Acceptable condition is what it says in my dating profiles.
It shouldn't be difficult. Please, have a seat. Help yourself to a snack or drink. This won't take long.
Okay, so it's just gonna take a second to have a fleet. Alright.
There. I think we're done here. The control node integrated without issue. You now have a mainframe fully capable of fleet management and coordination.
So how does it work?
Efficiently. This fleet command system I've fabricated. You should find it fairly intuitive. Go ahead, try it for yourself. Use the terminal and commission one of your other ships to your fleet.
Small problem there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
He only has one ship.
That is a problem. Tell you what, you can loan my old vessel. It's not much to look at, but it'll do the job.
Thanks for the ship, that's very generous.
Ship's yours. Its name's Sledgeback.
Cool name.
Keep it until you no longer need it. Now, use the terminal here and commission Sledgeback to your fleet.
So you can actually, like, commission, like other ships that you have just lying around to a fleet that you might otherwise not be using. That's sick. That's a sick way to reuse ships in this game other than just keeping them in storage or whatever. Or using them for very specific scenarios. Like the fucking... I feel like base game Starfield should have had this. That's stealing.
Use the...
Fleet Command Terminal. This is fucking sick. Available ships, available crew. Assigned crew. Adoring fan, you can have a ship if you want. Good lads. And yeah.
Fleet Command Terminal. Should be easy to figure out. And that's all you have to do. That vessel's now part of your fleet. Newly commissioned vessels will automatically follow your lead ship. But if you'd prefer different tactics, you can always change their orders. Keep in mind, at the moment, the command system can only handle one additional ship. But if you want, you can always switch a vessel out for another. I was about to suggest you assign a pilot, but I see you've already figured out how to do that yourself.
Yeah, I gave it to the most least qualified person ever.
You now have an active fleet.
Sick.
Of course, it's only 2 ships, but in time, and with additional resources, we can grow that number.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, we owe you one, Gren.
Thanks, Lieutenant Dahlgren.
Enough to even the odds.
From the Old Republic 2 again on the Tilo station.
Torin, I noticed that your ship and the Skydrop system I spent several weeks retrofitting into it are suspiciously absent.
Ah, yeah.
He kamikazed it into the floor.
You see, there was a situation, unavoidable, really. One thing led to another, and I ended up destroying my ship.
To be fair, he didn't tell us about the mech, so...
Does not surprise me. And now, I am doubly glad that I began work on building a second Skydrop deployment system. We can integrate it into your fleet's new ship immediately. I have a feeling you will make for a better custodian for it than Torin.
Sounds good to me. Let's install it right now.
Skydrops are used by fleet ships that remain in orbit. If you install a Skydrop to your home ship, it'll be useless.
Okay, so it's just in the fleet ones?
That vacuum tape.
Installing a Skydrop module to a ship that's part of your fleet will allow you to call down Skydrops from orbit. Only your current, fleet ship is the Sledgeback, so if I go here... This is pretty feckin' and that's a cool looking ship. I like the look of that. On a docker, not an engine. Equipment? There we go, Skydrop. There you go, you can post this there. I did the thing. Except, no warnings, thank God, because those are annoying.
The Skydrop system has been successfully integrated.
Feckin' epic.
I trust Torin has explained how it all operates. Naturally, you'll need flares to call one down.
It's a very powerful missile. Good to have.
That's all I have to handle. I may also be able to fabricate more. For now, that's all I can do for you. I hope it's enough.
It's more than enough. You gave me a free ship and, like, nukes. You've been very helpful.
Appreciate it, Gren. Really. But are you sure there's nothing else? Not to sound ungrateful, it's just...
You sound ungrateful.
Well, in that case, if we come across...
If you come across any materials, I can give them to you. Fan, brilliant.
Have a fleet. Yes, right now it's only 2 ships, but it's still early days. I'm sure we'll figure out a way to expand. Now, I do believe the delightful Miss Harper requested your presence. So, let us visit her, post-haste.
She has another request for us, and there's more of the factions playthrough to go through. Alright, so we have a bit of our fleets. We've done the first bit of a dungeon. We've done a lot of talking with NPCs and everyone else like that. And folks, I think that is kind of it for our first proper impressions of Starfield Creation Club content. We've played quite a bit of it. And even for the money I spent, 10 quids, and there was an extra little bit of money from the deluxe edition. So overall, about 20 quid of stuff I've paid for. And it seems like there is a good amount of hours of content. And there was also the Radiant quest we got from the, the Ranger and everything else and stuff like that. So I'm going to leave this Watchtower thing installed. I might do an old casual playthrough of, like, the full thing. And, it's fun. I recommend it. If you have like a few bits of Starfield credits going and you do want to support a good Starfield creation, I can go for it. It's right there. It's there to be played. This space station is pretty dope. We didn't get too much to see the fleets in action, but I can't have this video go on much longer than it does. I just wanted to have a quick little look at Starfield Creation Club content, and you know what? I'm coming away with it feeling overall kind of positive about it. But I'm still a little disappointed that they are giving a preference to paid mods being the only ways you can get achievement-friendly mods. That's a little weird. I'm not sure that system works too well. But I'm hoping that all gets ironed out in the future. Anyway.
I'm debating on writing a book. The Wayfarer's Guide to the Universe. What do you think? Would anyone read something like that?
That's a pop culture reference, isn't it? Anyway.
Are you shooting at ghosts now?
Kinda, yeah. I never... That's clever. That's a nice reload animation. Look at that. That is quality. You can see the bullet in the chamber. This 9mm. I recommend this mod too. Obviously, there's like the ridiculously overpowered variant that we saw back in Aquila. But you know, anyway. I guess that's all. That's all I can really say. It is up to you if you think this Starfield content is worth it for you. But for me, it's not bad. It's okay so far. The next time I will dip into Creation Club content, I think will be Skyrim, and we will probably check out more King Gat creations over in Skyrim. But for now, folks, that has been me. I've been Micky D. I hope you've enjoyed this video. A like and a sub would be appreciated up to this point. And do you have any parting words for us, Torin?
Harper's waiting for you. I think she wants to talk about something.
I wanted to talk about you.